need his name up in lights. He just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat or the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know, but no, he knows the code.
The soothing tones of the Masters music. We are underway at Augusta today, and we are on the road today at Walk-Ons, and we are thrilled to be here. My man Andrew DePippa is joining me. He's not co-hosting the show, but he's certainly capable, as he's proven in the past. DJ Williams will be along shortly, and we have a number of other guests. By the way, Christian, Jackson Wells is texting me. He's got to move to tomorrow, so we'll talk to the Little Rock pitcher on Friday instead of today. We do have a busy show today. At the bottom of this hour, we're going to talk to Izzy Higgenbottom, who finished up her fantastic career at Arkansas by playing in an All-Star game. We'll see what's next for her. That's going to be at 10:30 today. At 11 o'clock, we got the Red White Report with UAMS Health Ortho Now sponsoring that segment. We'll check in on the Hill. Got a little more from Coach Petrino. Dave Van Horn speaking to the media at 11 today. And well, I tell you, everything sounds better over the Masters music. This is fantastic. Dr. O'Malley coming up today from UAMS Ortho. I love it, Christian. I love it. Mayor Scott will join us today. It's just great to be here. What a great spot to sit and watch the Masters. And you get the main broadcast. You're going to get the Amen Corner broadcast. There's a few different looks that they'll be showing here at Walk-Ons. We're in Little Rock, but obviously you can go to Conway or any other location around the state, and you're going to get the great same great food and same great service. And only we get Andrew today, though, because he can't be in more than one place at one time.
I just feel so relaxed right now.
I know.
I mean,
isn't it wonderful?
Goodness. What a morning.
It's beautiful.
I mean, I think every day I should do just Augusta music when I wake up in the morning.
It is. Like, if you're going to be namaste, like if you're going to yoga, I mean, the Masters music is as good as it gets, baby.
This is it.
I love it.
What kind of alarm do you have to set? Do you have to set one that's like bah, bah, to get you up? I don't think I could wake up to like super peaceful music.
Oh, no, I need to. It's good for your heart rate. I think it's probably good for your soul. I'll tell you what I listen to. My Alexa wake up is Feeling Good Again by Robert Earl Keen.
Okay.
When I hear that first little opening guitar, I'm like, let's go, baby.
No, Christian, I'm with you. You got to.
Yeah, it's like I gotta have it. It's like I have to turn this off. I have to get up and.
You need to be shocked into wake. I don't think that's healthy for you. I don't think that's good for your being.
Probably not, but it's what happens.
Well, I'm just saying, just try the Masters music as a wake up for the next few days and let me know how it goes.
Right now, I feel very, very zen-like.
I know. I feel high right now. Anyway, we are glad to be here for so many reasons. I told Andrew already, Christian, that we are wrapping the fast. I don't know. I guess you're already done because you started early, but I am at I'm at 62 hours and counting. I'll be at 63 or so, I guess, when I get into some redfish today. As my long-standing favorite dish here, the broccoli is fantastic. The sweet potato fries are outstanding. There's so many great options here. They tweaked the menu recently and added a few things. Took a couple of things off, but got some new signature drinks, too. We talked about last time we were here. We'll get into all that again. And anyway, excited about it. Christian, how'd you hold up? You feel okay?
Yeah, I feel fine. We didn't publicize this one nearly as much as we did the 100-hour one that we did. But
nope.
I started at noon on – I'm getting a feedback somewhere, but I started at noon on Sunday, and I didn't eat until about 10 yesterday. So I went 70 hours.
That's impressive. I'm not going to go quite that far, but I feel great. And a lot of people are like, oh, you shouldn't. That's why your kidney was messed up. It's like, no, not related. I feel fantastic. I just got to figure out a way to sleep at night. That's my only thing that is a problem. During the day, it really is not that big of a deal, but I feel bad at night. It sucks. It's hard to sleep. I haven't slept very well the last couple days.
It's so hard when you're home and you're just like watching something on TV or playing a video game or something. It's so hard not to eat something.
Yeah, well, I reach for a lot of coffee. Maybe it's the caffeine that I intake during the day that kills me, but anyway, I did go on a long walk run yesterday, too. That helps. But I went from 2:11 and change to 2:04 this morning in like 3 days. So
wow. I was like
pretty
5.
happy with that. Yeah, I was very happy. I needed a reset. It was good. Anyway, good place to load up on some fish today as you come out of your fast. So looking forward to that and some green vegetables and love being here. So Andrew, let's talk about these special deals. Last time we were here, you guys had Masters themed hats, or I guess we probably can't say that legally, but I'm guessing the people at Augusta are too busy to listen to our show today.
Yeah, they're not worried about it. Yes, so we've got all the staff will be in Masters themed hats today. Walk-On Sports Bistreaux related, and then we'll have a few special members in the actual caddy bibs that we have. It's kind of a shout-out to the iconic caddies of the Masters. And then we've also are doing a limited time offer. Walk-Ons will do a Kettle One transfusion, which anyone associated with golf around the world will know what a transfusion is. So, and then if you want to come in and get that, we've got a special caddy. I mean, a tee that will be your garnish. So.
Oh, a tee like a golf tee.
Golf tee will be,
Gotcha.
the garnish of the transfusion for the Masters, and we'll run that through the Zurich Classic, which we're also an official sponsor of as well.
Very nice. Okay. Well, we'll get you up on the leaderboard here in a second. I know Fred Couples, Trey just showed me a tweet, and Fred Couples apparently chipped in on the opening hole, and so he was 1 under start his round off, and I'd love to see Fred at least make the cut. I saw him talking this week, and he said, I don't have any expectations of trying to compete with Rory and Scheffler and those guys, but it'd be great to make the cut, and I'd love it if he could. We've certainly seen some guys who are getting up there in years that are able to kind of hang in there just because of local knowledge, and we talked about the importance of that in the past, but we'll see what shakes out here. But we'll keep you up on the leaderboard, and, again, any opportunity to play that music is a good thing. Who is this? Aaron Ray. I don't know him. Making his Masters debut. Well, guess what? He's doing a really good job, and it's funny. There goes you got to have local knowledge and experience at Augusta to matter. Guess what? He's never played before. He's 4 under and leads the tournament through 8 holes. That's pretty good. Got another guy I don't know, Stefan Jaeger. He's from Germany. He is next in line. There's DJ. He's got his hat on. You want to let him in?
Is he heir to the Jägermeister?
I don't think so. If he did, he probably would have to play golf, but maybe he just does it for fun. Then he's at 3 under par through 7. And you've got Joaquin Neiman, who is 2 under. And then you got a few guys at 1 under, including Bernard Longer, who I think is playing in his last one. You got the Simmons Bank-sponsored golfer as well, Will Zalatoris, who's finished in the top 5 here before. He is 1 under, so he's in the mix. Just birdie number 9, so he's turning to the – they don't call it the back 9. What do they call it? The second 9.
The second 9. You cannot say the back 9.
You're not supposed to. Why? Well, it's just it's an Augusta thing. You wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
Fair.
Are you on 2?
You want me on 2?
I want you on a mic that works.
Yeah.
Why don't you get this one?
Yeah.
What's up with that? That's weird. I didn't test all the mics. I just figured Chuck set it up, and I assumed that he had it all worked out.
Don't get me started on testing stuff.
Yeah.
Rough day at work.
Really?
Oh, man.
Well, we're glad to have you. So I got a little Masters contest for you guys. By the way, Buzz Golf Tournament's Monday. Here's the situation. If you text golf to our text line, 501-661-1037,
Yes.
501-661-1037, you'll automatically be qualified for a spot in the tournament. But I'm going to give you a second chance to qualify during the show. I'm going to put you and Christian to the test.
Ooh.
And I will tell you what it is when we get to it, because I don't want either one of you looking ahead. But I've got a good little challenge for the two of you related to the Masters.
I feel good about this because that's the only time Christian has trouble.
That's true.
yeah.
He's not a golf guy.
You're going to beat me, DJ.
We'll see.
I don't know on this contest. I don't know how much of an advantage DJ will have, honestly, but we'll talk about it.
Ooh.
Christian, what's our question of the day today?
It's golf day. I don't know if the Masters always starts on golf day, but it's golf day today. So do you play golf? Yes or no?
It's Golfers Day officially. It doesn't say National Golfers Day, World Golfers Day. It just says Golfers Day on my list. It's also National Farm Animals Day. What's your favorite farm animal?
Goats are cool.
Goats are pretty cool.
You?
Always been partial to sheep, but that was from my college days. National Siblings Day officially is today. We celebrated it earlier in the week,
Yeah.
at least according to my list. And then it's
I saw that
Safety
earlier.
Pin Day. When's the last time you saw a safety pin? I actually saw one this morning.
Safety pin?
Well, because I was getting some pants, some shorts shortened.
Wait, what?
Well, I bought them.
Yeah.
They're way back. I love the color, but they're too long. Like they were popular like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But they're still in great shape, and I like them. They're penguin.
What do you like your shorts at?
I don't know, mid thigh.
Okay.
I like mine like right above the knee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the style was longer back in the day.
Yeah, I'm in
Oh
between
yeah,
y'all
it used
two.
to be and one.
You like it just above the kneecap?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where I like mine.
Yours are,
I'm up here about mid thigh.
Oh, I
He's
know.
down here. You're right here.
I know.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
You're
When I see-
you're an 8-inch inseam.
Yeah.
I'm 7.
Yeah.
Most of mine are 7.
Oh, that's aggressive.
Is it?
Yeah.
But you can't see to my stuff or anything.
Well, you're showing thigh though.
Yeah.
I got nice thighs.
I will say,
What do you want from me?
I think sometimes your shorts are short. I notice it. But they look good.
They look good on
Nice
you,
save.
but maybe they
Yeah,
wouldn't
they
on
look good
other
They look
people.
ridiculous
Yeah.
on anyone else, but they're. Hey, look, there's a 5-inch short that's for sale. I didn't pick out that one. Give me
Yeah.
a break. It could be worse. I don't know. What's going on with you?
Oh, just a day already.
It's only.
But it's better now.
You want to know something great?
What?
We're going to eat here at Walk-Ons today.
Ooh.
I'm so happy.
You can eat.
It's over.
Are you there?
And I mean, whenever it comes out, yeah.
Okay.
He knows.
Good.
He knows. Andrew knows what I'm getting.
Yep.
Scotty Scheffler, by the way, just birdied 2, and he is birdied 4 rather, and he is 2 under par. So he is off to a good start. The defending champ getting out there early on.
How many people have went back-to-back?
Back-to-back championships?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to look that up. That's a great question.
Not many.
No?
Not many. I think maybe 2.
I'll have to look at that. What do you want people to know about Walk-Ons, Andrew, while we're out here chit-chatting about all the good things you guys have to offer?
Well, obviously here out in West Little Rock, right off Chenal Parkway, just owning sports. So Masters Week this week, and you see DJ's hat, and all our staff will have that on the entire month through the Zurich Classic. And so just come check us out for all of our happy hour specials, Monday through Friday, 3 to 6, 9 to close. Half off our $6.99 Death Valley specialty cocktails. We also have a new service industry night, which is also going to be 9 to close, where we have a big discount for anybody in the service industry to come out and see us. 9 to close.
Are you taking people at their word?
I mean, for the most part, we know who
you know your own.
Yeah, most come out in their own gear.
In their gear from other places. Yeah.
So just a place out in West Little Rock that what we also noticed is a lot of people don't stay out late in West Little Rock for some reason.
Yeah.
It's very odd because nobody's open late. And so now we're going to be a place where, if it's after you get off at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, we're here till 11 during the weekdays, midnight on weekends. So come see us out here.
I saw a dude yesterday.
Yeah?
Did he break his ankle or roll his ankle?
Who are you talking about?
He was doing the fun stuff, the day before. And
that's an old
Tony Finau.
Yeah, it's old footage from Tony Finau. I did it a couple years ago.
They just repurposed it? Okay.
Yeah. Well,
right.
he did that, and then the crazy thing is he came out and finished in the top 20.
Yep.
After
what did he do? Just roll it or
dislocated his ankle or whatever?
I saw him pop it back into place.
Yeah, he had to reach down and pop his leg back in, his foot back in.
Did he finish top 20?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Crazy.
Yeah.
He's a very talented dude. I keep waiting for him to sort of break through. But
so does it mean, like, you don't have to necessarily have a lot of athleticism to play golf? Is that what that says?
I think he just misstepped. I think it happens. I mean, there are professional athletes who have dislocated their ankles too.
No, I meant to be able to play a whole round of Masters. I'm sure it hurt, right?
I'm sure it hurt like hell.
Ooh,
but I don't know. I mean, have you ever have you seen guys that have had their shoulder come out and then popped it back in and finished the game?
Oh, okay.
Right?
Depends on the position.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how much you use that ankle.
Well, I've seen guys have their shoulder come out and finish a basketball game, so I'm guessing with golf and an ankle. Yeah, I mean, the ankle is a pretty key thing.
Another thing about
strong
golf.
base.
Do you call it you're going to go play golf or you're going to go golfing?
You play golf.
I've heard when people say golfing, it throws some people into
Is it right? I'm trying to think. Let me think here.
Because you wouldn't say I'm going to go basketballing.
Would you say you're going to go play golf, or would you say you're going to go play around?
Well, if you have to use golf, would you say, hey, I went golfing, or would you say I went and played golf?
I will tell you, I'm guilty of saying I say golfing.
Okay.
But it's just weird. I mean, you say bowling.
That's true.
I'm going to go bowl.
You go bowling.
I'm going basketball.
I'm going bowling. You don't say basketballing or baseballing, but you do go bowling, and you don't go darting. You don't go pooling or billiarding.
But I think when we watch it on TV, it says the bowling championships.
Yes.
It doesn't say the golfing championships. It says golf championship.
I guess.
Words matter.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I don't know what's right and wrong.
The only reason because Aaron Nolan just used to give me the hardest time if I ever said golfing.
Jim Harris is picky about that too, I believe, another longtime sports writer. But I don't know which one's right, golfing or play golf. I think I would say both. I don't ever say I'm going to go play golf. I don't think. But I mean, I definitely play golf. I don't golf. I play golf. Yeah. Both golfing and play golf are grammatically correct ways to describe engaging in the sport of golf, according to AI.
Okay. Golf
is a noun. Play golf verb. Golfing noun or gerund can also be used to describe the activity of playing golf. And don't get me started on gerunds, DJ.
I forgot that word.
The gerund phrase, a form that's derived from a verb that functions as a noun, in English ending in ing. Asking in, do you mind my asking you? Yes, a lot. The old gerund phrase.
I like golf. I don't know that I play golf.
We all play at golf.
I show up.
Yeah. Listen, most of my friends are in it for the drinking. Let's be real, and that's what the Buzz Golf Tournament's all about too. Speaking of, thank you to Tito's Vodka, our sponsor, our title sponsor of the event. And don't forget, Corky's Barbecue is serving up lunch. Appreciate Joe. Sonic's bringing breakfast. Michelob Ultra is going to be out there, so you'll have cold beverages. And we want to thank Olshan Foundation Repair. Christian, look up the board. I think I'm missing somebody, too. Is there somebody else after Olshan Foundation Repair? I feel like I'm missing something in the copy points.
No, it looks like that's the end.
Is that it?
Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks. Thank you very much. Well, okay. Anyway, so Andrew, what else is going on? You guys have any? We got the people decked out.
Yep.
You guys aren't doing like any pimento cheese sandwiches or anything today, are you?
No, we didn't bring that in. We thought about it, but we do have. If you remember from last month, we talked about.
Oh yeah.
Scotty Scheffler's Champions Dinner.
There are a number of items that are close or
Pretty
the same.
much just walk-on's menu. So come get ribeye sliders, something close to what he had, which is one of those new items we talked about last time, which are I can't keep them in. I mean,
Was it the boudin?
the new boudin balls, the pepper jack.
They're amazing.
So good.
Still have some.
The sliders
So
are
good.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
I can't get over how good those are.
We still have the redfish for you. New Raging Redfish. I'm going to bring out
Wait.
I'm going to bring out a new warm turkey and Swiss that we have on a new wheat bun that we just procured, which is, I mean, it's out of bounds.
I'm starving. What time do you start serving? Because Dee Dee asked me.
11 o'clock.
11. Okay.
I got some of my crew coming over.
Oh,
Yeah.
who's your crew?
Bring your batch. Tracy Bird over there.
Love Tracy. What's
Yeah.
up, Tracy?
Yeah, she's
Look
gonna
forward
bring
to seeing
her
her.
little team over.
We appreciate that.
Absolutely. Well, that's awesome. And then, how many of you guys open during the week and on the weekends?
So 11 to 11, Sunday through Thursday, and then 11 to midnight, Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
So literally you can get wall-to-wall coverage for every event that you ever want until you want to go to bed. So we're here 7 days a week, and we don't close early.
Give a pick and or a rooting interest.
I'd like Rory to complete his Grand Slam.
1,000% agree.
He's so talented that I think that he deserves it.
Did you see his daughter make the putt on 16
It was
yesterday?
amazing.
That was
that's
so
such
cool.
Yeah, I think Aaron Ray, who's leading, I believe his wife played in the par 3 yesterday with him.
Okay.
And she's got a better swing than all three
Oh,
of
I
us
saw
combined.
her. Yeah.
I saw somebody swing. I didn't know whose wife it was.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
Got it on the green.
It's put together
over the water. Oh,
Yeah.
that thing was beautiful.
4 feet.
Yeah.
But we'll keep you up on the scoring here today. Again, we'll be here till 1.
What's a Grand Slam?
That's all 4 majors, you're saying.
So
Yeah.
it's
Masters.
Is it called a Grand Slam in or in golf? I mean,
It is.
okay.
and it has to be all in 1 year.
Yeah.
Well,
Christian, you know, no, it has to, at some point, the career Grand. There's a yearly
Oh,
Grand
okay.
Slam, which
That's the Golden
Great.
Slam.
basically Tiger had all 4 championships at one time, but not in the same year.
It was he won all 4, but it was like the last 2 of 1 year and the first 2 the next year. They call it the Tiger Slam.
Yeah.
Okay.
So can you name how many of the 4 can you two name?
The Masters.
Yes.
The Open,
Which one?
British Open.
Okay, the Open
They
Championship.
just call that
yes.
the Open, right?
They call it the Open Championship.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it just called the Open?
U.S. Open.
Correct.
The Ryder Cup?
No,
no,
that's a completely separate event, and that's a team event. You're missing one. It's an American event. It's an
Augusta.
annual event. That's the Masters.
That's the Masters.
They move this one around. This is not at the same venue every year.
Think of what do the golfers play on?
What
The
tour?
Sawgrass.
No,
What tour?
no. What tour do they play on?
Sawgrass is
PGA
Players
Championship.
PGA Championship.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
I knew it.
I think Sawgrass. And a lot of people disagree. They think it's too tricked out, and they don't like the Pete Dye design. But I think Sawgrass, to me, it's like a de facto 5th major, but it's not.
Okay.
Is that the Players?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
To me, it's as good a TV as you get. Now, obviously, it's a stadium course. It'd be a great place to go watch an event, but it's also great TV just because the drama on 17 and 18.
Amongst the golfers in the golfing world, they consider that the 5th major.
Yeah,
If you talk to them in their circle,
I'm not in their circle, Andrew. Are you?
well, you never know.
Who'd you talk to? Can't
tell
say.
you.
What do you think their favorite is to play in?
Well, the
I mean,
Masters,
the Masters is the
100%.
most meaningful.
Yeah.
But you think they enjoy that more than any of them?
I wonder if we asked John Daly, I wonder if he would say, if you could trade in the PGA and the Open Championship for a Masters, would you do it? Because the other thing is, he's making bank over at Hooters. He's there, but
Yeah.
but
What's he doing?
he does. He sets up at Hooters near Augusta every year, and they sign stuff and
Okay.
sell stuff, and it's whatever.
He puts an RV out front and just.
Oh, really?
It's
Yeah.
like a 4-day merch. event.
Would you say Wimbledon is the Masters equivalent? Even though
100%.
Okay.
Yep. But the thing is about that one is 3 of the events are international, where here 3 of the events are domestic.
Right.
So it's a little different.
U.S.
like,
Open's
hey-
PGA Championship, pretty much.
Right.
Has
It's
to
like,
be.
hey, hey, France, where's your championship? Why aren't you guys on the board? You know, like, or there should be. I mean, almost like you.
Are there that many French golfers?
There's a few, but I don't know. I'm just thinking like another country or Australia or somewhere where
Spain.
I don't know. I guess maybe Spain would be a good one. Spain's a probably better one than France. Christian, good point. You got some guys that are alive, some that are dead, but a lot of great ones have come out of there over the years. Scotty's sticking another one to close to see, but again, that's why the greens are so. He hit about 2 feet past the hole, and it rolls another 15 feet off the green. I mean, that's anywhere else that's stopping. Those greens are brutal.
They asked a question I saw online where someone who shoots in the mid 80s, normal golf,
Yeah.
they played Augusta, from where the pros play.
Yeah.
And every professional said they wouldn't break 100 by 15 strokes.
Oh, I guarantee you. So we had a discussion yesterday, and I saw somebody pose this online, and so I threw it out to the listeners. And a lot of people, Christian, I don't know if you got results. Here we go.
Yeah,
I actually got it right in front of me. I got it right in front of me. So we asked the question, Andrew, if I put you on the edge of the green, furthest from the hole on every hole, that's your tee-off spot. All the rest of the pros are playing from their actual tee box. Do you think you could win the Masters?
Oh, I remember. Yeah, I remember the question. Yep.
Yep.
Answer's no.
Exactly. Well, 64% of people are reasonable. 36% are delusional and or drunk. Some guy said, I absolutely could. I'm a good putter. I heard this from Westmore. I'm a good putter. Yeah, well, we're all good putters until we get to Augusta. This guy said, I'll average 2 to 3 putts. I'm like, no, you'll average 3+ putts every hole for sure because you're going to 4 and 5 putt some. In fact, I bet you would probably putt one off the green and maybe into a water hazard.
So when it comes to the greens at Augusta, what is it, how they cut them and keep them low, or is it the landscaping?
It's all of it because, they're all on slopes.
Like not landscaping, but the
undulation.
Yeah, there's significant slopes. Undulation.
Yeah.
There's significant sloping, and so, I mean, it's incredibly difficult. And Klein's been out there. He talked about it yesterday a little bit. I mean, it's just I just don't believe you could do it. I told the guy, I said, I bet you $10,000 you couldn't break 54.
I mean, I doubt it. I doubt it.
Wes had a good point. If he had a seasoned caddy and told him, like, where to put it to make the next 2 putts easy or less difficult?
No.
Okay.
I don't buy it. I think, again, no disrespect. Wes is a better golfer than I am, but I think he's overestimating his ability a bit.
Okay.
How much help would a local caddy help an amateur?
I don't know if it's local, but people who have experience there. Like what's his name, Jackson, that was lives here and now is the chief caddy over at that course.
Does a caddy
out
help
west.
that much with putting? I thought that
incredibly.
Was more like, oh, okay.
It's insane. It's not for maybe the PGA guys as much as it does for the amateurs, but like when you go to certain places that have caddies and they're like, hit it here, it does make life a lot easier. It's like I'm like, are you sure? It looks like it. Trust me.
Okay. The better golfers you play with, and they'll say, they make a read on a green, and you're like, never saw that, but perfect.
No doubt.
Yeah.
But then you got to get the speed and everything else, and then you also have to have the nerves with thousands of people watching you, knowing that people on TV are tuned in and everything else. Now, the nerves part doesn't bother me. I mean, I've made it through 13 at Pine Bluff Country Club several times. That's the most stressful shot you're ever going to hit for an amateur. Forget about people yelling at you at the Masters. They're at least going to be respectful.
That's true.
Yeah. So
I got a picture from our founder last night. Asked him what he was doing.
And?
He sent me a picture back of Scott Van Pelt and himself in Butler Cabin.
Oh, my God. He's at Butler Cabin?
Inside Butler Cabin.
Must be nice.
That's what I said.
Boy, walk-ons. If you question how popular this brand is nationally, you got it.
Scott Van Pelt.
A lot of people go to other countries and they end up eating at American restaurants, Andrew. I would love to go to London sometime and be able to pop in a walk-ons. I think you guys would do really well over there.
Hey.
I don't know that Cajun food has made it to the UK.
Wait, here's a key. It's Louisiana inspired. That's the key. If you say Cajun,
we get into the whole Cajun Creole thing.
It's ruffled. And,
okay. Louisiana inspired.
Yeah.
Again, we got to be very specific about things. They're very touchy about. They're not fans. They're patrons.
It's not the back nine.
It's not the back nine. It's the second nine.
Would you say the Masters is the high, like the classiest, or the when it comes to attention to detail?
1,000%.
Not even anything.
No,
anything.
Christian made a great analogy. It's Wimbledon for golf for sure. I mean, they're on the same. They're on.
No, I meant like in all sports.
Up there.
Yeah.
Wimbledon's up there too.
I mean, there's Talladega. I mean, I don't know if you guys have been there.
It's probably the most exclusive, I would think.
Well, I'm looking at this commercial, and they're cutting the grass, and there's somebody down there with nose trimmers clipping a little piece that they missed.
There's being extra, man.
I love it.
We're gonna. I love on the other side of the break. We're gonna talk to Izzy Higgenbottom, former Red Wolf and Razorback, and former Batesville Lady Pioneers. I guess they call them Lady Pioneers up there. I don't think
Batesville?
Yeah,
Just Pioneers.
Pioneers for the women too. I don't know. I'll have to ask her.
Yeah.
You know, because sometimes I get tricked up by that. You know, I was doing the championship game with who was it? Northside. And they're the Grizzlies for the boys, but the women are the Lady Bears. So we get through like one segment of the game, and the producer comes on and goes, "You know they're Lady Bears, right? Not Grizzlies." I was like, "No, I guess I missed that. Sorry." I mean, you would think I would know this by now after all the years I've lived in Arkansas, but we don't talk about Northside enough, except when it comes to women's basketball. It seems like they're in the mix almost every year. And I was like, oops. But I was like, thanks for telling me. And then the rest of the way, it was easy peasy. But
I lived and worked in Fort Smith for years and didn't know that.
yeah.
Why do they need distinction? Why does it need to be Sugar Bears and
why
not
can't
just
they
Bears?
just be Grizzlies?
I don't know. And that's the thing. Like, I talked to, when Joe Foley was at Little Rock, he's like, we are the Trojans. We are not the Lady Trojans. We're the Trojans. I was like, okay. Because some schools make a big deal about it and some don't.
Foley was awesome.
Foley is awesome. Anyway. All right, we got to hit a break. You're pretty awesome, too, Andrew. 10:32. You know what's really awesome?
What?
Redfish. Ooh. And ribeye sliders and all the other great things here.
Food
at
and
Walk-Ons.
balls.
What's their number one selling cocktail?
So right now it's our new strawberry lemon
transfusion.
drop martini.
Oh, the lemon drop martini.
So this one just started this week, but that's the one that we tried last time. We can't. It's crazy.
Okay.
We have to make it into a 5-gallon batch now.
All right. Well, guess what? I'm happy to have a little bit today. We'll try something today. I'm into it. I can't wait. Calorie time, baby. Let's go.
What time can you eat?
Now.
Right now?
Immediately.
Okay.
Yeah. Anytime.
We don't open until 11.
This is all self-imposed. Yeah. Whenever you got food available, we'll take it.
I'll do it now.
No, you're the best. 10:33. We're back at Walk-Ons in Little Rock again. They're open all over the state. In Fayetteville, in Rogers or Springdale.
Come on, man. Rogers.
Rogers.
Rogers is the number one location in the entire brand.
That place blend. They all blend to me. Those places up there. Sorry, Rogers. Sorry, Springdale. Rogers.
Rogers, Fayetteville,
They got a good
Smith,
spot up there.
Conway, Little Rock.
Rogers is the OG, huh?
Conway's the OG, but Rogers was built 30 days after it.
That's the first time I went to Walk-Ons was at Rogers.
That's almost like twins, and it's like you beat them out of the womb by a head.
Well, and that spot there in Northwest, not to talk too much about that because we're here in Little Rock, but it's continuing to just boom.
I love the Fayetteville location because we always stay at the Holiday Inn. Is kind of our home away from home up there, so we just stroll over there or cartwheel.
Well, however you need to get there. It's fine.
Sounds like get home is the key. You know what I mean? Too many transfusions. All right, it's 10:34. Izzy Higgenbottom coming up.
Saturday night. Well, you get down the fiddle and you get down the bow. Kick off your shoes and you throw them on the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning.
The shooter Pat Bradley joins Morning Mayhem each week courtesy of Cabot Outdoors, where you can save $600 off Hustler mowers through May 31st.
This is Sports Center.
Yesterday in Major League Baseball, the Brewers hung 17 against the Rockies while holding them to just 2. Young phenom outfielder Jackson Chourio led the way with a home run and 5 RBIs. In the NL West, the Dodgers and the Padres became the first teams to reach 10 wins, although San Diego did it in one less game. Los Angeles beat Washington 6-5 to avoid being swept by the Nationals, while the Padres beat the Athletics 2-1. So far early in the season, the NL West has been the best division in baseball, with 4 out of 5 teams being above 500. In the minor leagues, the Arkansas Travelers won their day game against the Tulsa Drillers, beating them 9-2. Shortstop Blake Rodden led the way offensively, getting 2 hits and 3 RBIs. The two teams will go at it again tonight at 6:35. Radio coverage can be heard on 106.7 Buzz 2. I'm Christian Weaver with the Buzz Radio Network.
Randy and Rick welcome Nolan Souza to Drive Time Sports each week, brought to you by Seth Boyd with Shelter Insurance on Main Street in Jacksonville. Call Seth today for all your insurance needs, 501-982-6465.
At Gwatney Chevrolet in Jacksonville, we're making your next vehicle more affordable than ever. We're paying the sales tax on every Gwatney Guarantee pre-owned vehicle. Each one passes a 172-point inspection and comes with a 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty, giving you peace of mind at no extra cost. And don't wait on our remaining 2024 models, including Silverados and Tahoes, starting at just $57,990. When the lot clears, the savings disappear. Come see us at Gwatney Chevrolet, 1301 TP White Drive in Jacksonville. Chevrolet, together, let's drive. With approved credit restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Welcome to Moe's! Hey guys, this is Brandon with Moe's Southwest Grill. We welcome you in for the freshest Tex-Mex you'll find outside of your own garden. Check us out on Moe Mondays, where we have bowls and burritos starting at $7.99. And remember, your kids always eat free with us on Sundays. Let Moe's cater your next event. Schedule online at moes.com. And while you're there, download our app for weekly specials. Stop by anytime, where you'll always get the freshest Tex-Mex, and you'll always hear us say, "Welcome to Moe's!"
Whatever you're doing this weekend, if it doesn't involve fast horses, daily doubles, high fives, and corned beef sandwiches, you may be doing it wrong. Every weekend through May 3rd, Oaklawn has live thoroughbred racing. Whether your Oaklawn is cheering from the home stretch, dining in the Bugler restaurant, or raising a glass at the First Turn bar, your race day is whatever you want it to be. Make reservations today at oaklawn.com.
This is my Oaklawn.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
It's a tough time. Injured, and it was not your fault. Hurts in the pocketbook, too. Who do you turn to? Don't call a lawyer and find they're out of state, or talk with someone at a call center. Call us at the Brad Hendricks Law Firm and talk to a real Arkansas lawyer directly. And remember, the only place that success comes before work is in the dictionary. We'll work hard for you. Have for over 30 years. The Brad Hendricks Law Firm. Tradition, reputation, results.
If you're loving what you hear on The Zone, you should try our video stream on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, or Twitter, or X if you're a nerd. Now let's get back into The Zone.
What if I just can't discover? What if I'm just taking too long? I'm on, my vision is cluttered, stumbling on. What if I just quit tomorrow? What if I just tuck in line?
All right, everybody, welcome back in as we are here at Walk-On, so the location here in West Little Rock. Come hang out with us. We're going to be here till 1 o'clock. The doors open at 11. They got a great menu lineup for you. We'll talk a little bit more about that here in just a second. But before we get going, we understand the Masters is going on. A lot of people are out and about. And now, as bad as I know y'all want to watch it, don't pull it up on your phone and watch it while you're driving. I get it. You're hearing the buzz. Just listen to us. We'll help you out. We'll walk you through it every step of the way. But when it comes to watching it, make sure you are at a safe place and not behind the wheel of that vehicle. We got a message from our friends at the Arkansas State Police. It's all about distracted driving. In a period over 10 years, 32,000 people lost their lives when it comes to distracted driving. And we get it. You know, you're in the car. Sometimes you hear that ding. You think it's just a quick little, let me just check it out real quick. Well, that split-second decision can cost you not only your life, but other people around you and your family impacted as well. So it's all about safety. They will give you a ticket, but they really don't want to. So please don't force their hand. They just want to make you be aware to be safe out on the roadways. And if it is that important, just pull over and check it that way. But if you just still struggle, take Justin's advice. Just lock it in the trunk and pick it up whenever you get to where you're going. A message from our friends at the Arkansas State Police.
Trey Shapp informed me that Nicholas Echevarria, the former Razorback, won the par 3 contest yesterday. I did not see that anywhere this morning, but that is usually the kiss of death for those trying to win the Masters. But I'm sure he's just happy to be there at this point. And pretty cool deal for him, so congratulations. I don't know what kind of benefit that is. You do get a cool trophy.
How do you win it?
You have the lowest score in the par 3. This is par 3 contest on Wednesday.
How many holes?
9.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just one par 3.
No, it's a 9-hole course.
Oh, it's a separate par 3 course.
It's a separate, yeah.
I thought they played the par 3s on the course for some
reason.
No,
it's a separate par 3 course.
I think I would know this by now. Anyway, everything's keep coming up roses for a lot of the Razorbacks, former and current, including Izzy Higgenbottom, who's joining us right now on the Jim's Razorback Pizza Hotline. Izzy, it's great to have you on the show. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me. I'm excited.
We are excited to have you. I want to do it again when you start making money, or I guess different kinds of money, in professional basketball. But anyway, congrats on what was a great season, and I know you've got to be really pleased with what you did individually. Unfortunately, obviously the team didn't win at the rate that you guys had hoped for. I know there's been a coaching change, but congrats on a great senior season. Had you envisioned a possibility of maybe doing what you did and finishing second in the nation and scoring at over 24 a game?
It's just I've never been one to kind of like go in and expect anything. It's just I feel like I just try to go in and do my job and just really focus on helping the team win. And then I think just the rest of it takes care of itself. So no, that was never an expectation, but it was always just me trying to do whatever I could for the betterment of the team. And, you know, it was really cool to be able to do that and accomplish what I did at my dream school. So.
Yeah, I mean, so growing up in Batesville, were you an Arkansas fan the whole time? I mean, is that always something you wanted to be a part of?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, you know, just being a kid born and raised in Arkansas, I feel like it's a common dream to go be a Razorback. And so, yeah, that was always, you know, a really big dream of mine. And I had grown up, you know, going to basketball games, and my parents took me to basketball games for my birthday, and I just loved it and loved the atmosphere, and always, you know, when I would be there, picture myself out there. And so it definitely was kind of a vision and a dream come true.
I am old, Izzy, and I've been covering you since you were in high school. I mean, my co-host DJ here, heck, I covered him when he was in high school, so I've been around a bit. I was there. I actually called your state championship game when you were the MVP as a sophomore. What are your memories of that? And then we also had a question. Is it Pioneers or Lady Pioneers for the basketball team? I couldn't remember.
Lady Pioneers, yeah.
Okay. So, because some schools do that and some schools don't, you know what I mean? So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, I don't think they make a big deal about it, so I think it's good either way.
I got you. Well, what are your memories of going? I know it's been a while, but what are your memories of winning at that level? And again, you achieve a goal along the way. Winning championships is always the goal, but I mean, not many people get a chance to win a state title. That's a pretty cool moment.
Yeah, no, that's a moment and a memory I'll never forget. Just that whole year and that whole season, we had a great group of girls and just a really elite team full of athletes. So. And just to be able to do that early on in my high school career, you know, as a sophomore, I think that was really special for us, and to bring back a state championship after about 30 years. So, yeah, it was truly special.
When you were at Arkansas State, how did that all go, I guess, and tell me about the transition, because we haven't talked to you, I guess, since you came to Arkansas, but the transition from one side of the state to the other and furthering your basketball career.
Yeah, the transition was pretty seamless, honestly. I think that probably comes just with a lot of maturity and experience. And Northwest Arkansas is a place I love. Like, I've always wanted to live here, so it was just a seamless transition. I have family up here as well, so I think it was pretty easy. It was probably the easiest transition I've experienced so far.
Yeah, was there my Jonesboro people going to be mad at me.
Here we go.
When you got there, were you just like, thank God I'm out of Jonesboro?
Oh, my gosh, DJ.
It's okay. You don't have to say it. You don't have to say it. It is what it is.
It isn't that at all.
No, my sister lives in Jonesboro, and I went to school at Fayetteville. Come on, man.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, if you've lived in both places, if you've been to both places, you kind of know that. I mean, Memphis just isn't like the rest of the state. Like, let's be honest.
True.
So,
yeah, fair.
So it is different, and it was kind of a relief. Yeah.
All right, Izzy. So, how about Jonesboro against Batesville? Where are you going there?
I didn't say nothing about Batesville, but listen, I'm going to stick beside my hometown.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What's the spot in Batesville? When you go back, like, for food, what's your favorite joint in Batesville? I don't hang out there a lot.
There's a place called The River. It's right on the river. A lot of people go there to watch. It's kind of like a sports bar and grill. I mean, they have all kinds of food. People go there to watch the Lakers games, you know, because of Austin and and stuff like that. So yeah, that's a fun little place to hang out.
How far is Cedar Ridge from Batesville?
Literally just like 10 or 15 minutes.
I didn't realize you guys were that close. Okay. You think you can take him one-on-one? Could you score on him?
Yeah.
That would be the question. Oh, no doubt. I like it. Let's set this up. You can score on anybody just about, I'm sure. We're talking to
I'll be
Izzy.
working him and his brother's camp here in Springdale in the summer, so maybe we can get that orchestrated.
Okay. We actually did our show from his camp when they did it in Cabot one year. That was a lot of fun. But, man, they're good dudes, man. And I love that they come back and get back to Arkansas. It's good to see.
Yeah, it's awesome.
If you're just tuning in, we're talking to Izzy Higgenbottom, former Red Wolf and Razorback and Lady Pioneer. Next up, WNBA draft is just a few days away. We'll talk about that in a second. But you just got back from Tampa and the All-Star game down there. What was that experience like, and who were some of the standouts that you got to face? I saw you had looks like 6 points and a steal in the game. How was it going up against some of the top talent?
I mean, yeah, it was just a really good experience, I think, for all of us. It's kind of different when you just get down there and kind of get around each other for a couple days, and then you just have to go out and play a game. But it was so fun getting to meet, the most elite seniors in the nation and be on their teams and compete against them. So, that was just an amazing experience all around.
How would you describe your year with the success you had individually and the team struggling the way you did?
Yeah. Despite the losses, I think that this year was just paramount for me, and being able to go out the way that I did as an individual, and just, do it at a really high level, I feel like was extremely important. And it was a lot of fun. I think I had a lot of fun. Obviously, as a competitor, you never want to see the team succeed and have team success. But, I'm just happy I was able to help and contribute what I did.
What was your relationship like with Coach Neighbors? We're big Mike Neighbors fans over here, and we've had a chance to have Coach Music on too, and I'm a big fan of hers, hopeful that she gets things going the right direction. But what was your relationship like with Coach Neighbors?
Yeah, Coach Neighbors, playing for him this year, I'm just extremely grateful. Our relationship was great, even in just a span of a year. I feel like it was just, I felt like I knew him and had played for him for years, and I'm just forever grateful for what he did and the kind of leader and mentor he's been for me. And he's just continued to reach out and try to help me in whatever avenue I decide to take.
Izzy, what is your expectation come draft day? What kind of feedback are you getting on WNBA draft?
To be honest, I don't really, like I talked about earlier, I don't really go in with any expectations. I have no idea what is going to happen on draft day. I know my agent's been in communication with several WNBA people, but at the end of the day, it's just kind of a waiting game. It's kind of an unknown. So I'm just continuing to work and stay in shape, because you just really never know, who's going to call you up or what that may be.
Would you play overseas if there was an opportunity there and the money was right?
Yeah, I've been considering it, yes.
Any particular place you'd want to go? What's the best place to be as a women's basketball player? Not Russia. I heard Brittany Griner didn't enjoy her trip there. What's
I've heard, I think like France, Italy, I think Australia's a good place. But yeah, just any of those European countries, really.
Gotcha. Well, listen, I'm really happy for you, and you got to be excited too. I mean, before we let you go, I just want to get your thoughts on sort of the state of the women's game. We've seen, obviously, Caitlin Clark was a big spark in that, but Paige and Juju and some of the other stars and yourself. I mean, we're still pissed off about the SEC not naming you all conference and you get named All-American. So we don't have time to get into all that, but I will tell you, we were singing your praises and ripping the idiots at the SEC, whoever made that decision. But the state of the women's game has never been better. It's got to be exciting to be part of that right now. This is really the pinnacle so far for women's basketball.
Yeah, it's so awesome to see, people kind of rallying around the women's game, and just seeing how many fans are so passionate about basketball and are becoming more interested in the women's basketball game. And it's just, like you said, Caitlin and Paige and Juju and them, it's just what they're doing for our game, and the attention and the spotlight that they're bringing is truly amazing, and it's really fun to watch. So I wish continued success for them as well.
When's the Reeves camp?
It's going to be June. I know the one in Springdale is June 9th and 10th.
Okay. I may reach out to Austin and see if he'll let us come up and hang out. Then we can chat with you in person. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
And, of course, you'll have landed somewhere by then. Yeah, that'd be good. Well, listen, I really appreciate the time. Congrats on a great career. It was fun watching you all the way through high school and through your college career. Can't wait to see you as a professional. We're looking forward to it, and we'll definitely get you on again.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, take it easy. Thank you. That's Izzy Higgenbottom. And if you're looking for a trivia question, second in the nation in scoring this year, 24.4 a game. The leader played at Florida State. Tanaya Latson, 25.2 points a game. DJ, she gets buckets.
Buckets.
Big-time buckets.
Guaranteed buckets.
Very impressive. All right, we'll update you on the leaderboard. We'll talk more with Andrew. And I've got a little quiz for you and Christian. Christian, if you line me up 2 callers, the winner will qualify. Ooh. You're each going to get assigned 1 player. In fact, Andrew, you can play 2. Give me 3.
I feel like he'll know these.
Nope. Give me 3 players. I told him what the game is. You guys don't know what the game is, so he does have a little bit of an advantage there. But give me 3 callers at 433-1037. The winner qualifies in the drawing. We'll put you in the drawing for a free Buzz Golf team. This does not get you the team. It gets you in the drawing. You can also sign up by texting golf to our text line, 501-661-1037. We're at Walk-Ons. It's time to eat. Doors open in 9 minutes. Let's go. We're back in a moment in the zone.
Jim's Razorback Pizza is the place to visit when craving some delicious, authentic pizza. They're known for amazing thin crust pies and the best Detroit-style deep dish pizza in town. You can also order freshly baked pasta or wings, along with specialty baked sandwiches, fries, and signature salads. If you're looking for a great place to watch the game and the most accommodating service around, they'll save you a seat at Jim's Razorback Pizza in Little Rock and Morgan Maumelle.
Are you someone who tries to drive while distracted by your phone? Someone who props it up on the steering wheel or peeks down at it for a glance? Or just scrolls and scrolls? If so, you could be the next person to get into a fender bender, get a ticket, veer off the road, or even cause a crash that kills you or someone else. Enough with the phones already. Put them down and pay attention, or pay the price.
Put the phone away or pay. Paid for by the Arkansas Highway Safety Office.
Look, there's feelings and then there's the facts. If you're feeling like your finance team is bogged down in mundane manual tasks, the fact is you need Ramp. Ramp is the corporate card that makes the expense process fast and easy. The moment your team makes a purchase, Ramp handles everything. Receipt collection and approvals, the works. With Ramp, you can cut your month-end close from 5 days to 1, customize approval workflows, and get complete control over every transaction. Facts. Over 25,000 businesses trust Ramp, including Shopify and the Boys and Girls Club of America, which is why they were just named #1 in spend management by G2. Facts. Start using Ramp and you'll have more time to spend scaling your business. And that'll feel really good. Upgrade to Ramp for free today and get $250 at ramp.com/radio. Ramp.com/radio. That's ramp.com/radio.
Cards issued by Sutton Bank, members FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Today is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
See Shelter agents Steve Ferguson in Little Rock, Todd Session in Morrilton, or Kyle Stone in Pine Bluff.
Hey, it's Randy Rainwater from Drive Time Sports. Thursday, Rick Schaefer and I were looking forward to bringing in some great guests. Neil Atkinson from Bet Saracen, Kevin Hoop Scoop McPherson from Hogville.net, NFL agent and guru Chris Turnage, and the legendary coach Nolan Richardson, thanks to Arkansas Municipal Equipment. See you Thursday on 103.7 The Buzz!
Welcome back in the zone. Did we say something dumb? Well, let us know by texting our D3 Auto Sales text line or messaging us on our Whit Davis Lumber Plus Live fan feedback. Now, back to the show.
Here's the game. And Andrew, you're going to have to sit out. We've only got 2 players. It's David and Steve. David, I'm going to put you with Christian.
Oh, man.
And Steve, you're with DJ. It doesn't matter. You guys, neither one of you have an advantage. Neither one of you know what you're doing. Here's the game. Every hole at Augusta, this is not the way it is at a lot of courses, but every hole at Augusta, do not look at my list, is named, okay? Every hole has a name. So, maybe called like, I don't know, sitting duck, whatever. They all have a name. So I'm gonna throw some names out of holes, and you tell me if it's a legitimate Augusta hole or not. And if it is, and you're right, you get a point.
Okay.
And if you're wrong, you lose a point. First 1 to 3 wins.
Ooh.
Okay?
Okay.
Christian, you good with this? Do you understand the game?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, I'm going to say a name, and you tell me whether it's an actual Augusta hole or not.
Okay.
And you can guess whatever one you want, okay? All right, let's start with this one. Christian, you first. Whispering Pine, is that a hole, yes or no?
Definitely not.
Okay. DJ, yes or no?
That sounds like one to me.
Okay, you're going to say yes.
Yes.
Christian's correct. DJ's -1. Christian's at 1. All right, here we go. How about Juniper? Is Juniper a hole name at Augusta, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, what do you say, Christian?
Unequivocally, no.
Okay, well, now you're back to even. 0-0. It is, in fact, number 6 at Augusta. How about White Dogwood, Christian? White Dogwood at Augusta, yes or no?
It's got to be.
What do you think?
I feel good about that.
All right, you're correct. It's hole number 11. That is a par 4. It's part of Amen Corner.
Is it a dogwood?
It's a dogwood's a tree.
Yeah,
Is it a dog leg, you're asking? Par 4, 520 yards. It's a 520-yard par 4. It's a dang hard hole is what it is.
Yeah.
How about this one? How about Budding Rose, DJ, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, what do you think, Christian?
Nah, I don't think it is.
Okay, Christian's at 2. DJ's at 0. And let's go to this one. Christian.
Do we get subtracted if we miss?
Yes, you lose a point if you get it wrong. Okay. Pimento, yes or no? Is Pimento a hole? No. What do you say, DJ?
No.
DJ and Christian, you're both right. Christian's the winner, and we'll do this again a little bit later. I got a bunch more on my list. Christian, well done, and congratulations to your teammate. That'll be David. All right, very good. Let me hit some D3 Auto Sales text offerings again. We're here at Walk-Ons. We've already got our first customer of the day.
Just to remind me, what does David get?
Send his name and number to Chuck. He's automatically in the qualifying for a free Buzz Golf team on Monday. Now, again, he didn't just win a team, but he gets in the drawing now, and Chuck's going to draw names out. So he can also enter by texting golf to our text line, 501-661-1037, but he will get in potentially twice. 501-661-1037. Cactus says I'm giving out the wrong number again.
You did it again?
I don't think so. I said 501-661-1037. That's our number.
You did.
Anyway, I got some D3 Auto Sales text offerings. We were talking about our fast, which is about to end here. I cannot wait. Justin, I had the same problem with sleeping. I could go to sleep, but would be up every hour and a half or so. Doc put me on a low dose of trazodone. Doesn't really help me go to sleep, but it helps me stay asleep. Okay. All right, I think I'll try to just get some gummies from somebody.
Could anyone win the Masters, or is there
Bring spring to your door with Target Circle 360. Get all you need for Easter hosting, spring get-togethers, and more with unlimited same-day delivery through Target Circle 360. From Easter basket goodies to fresh florals, getting everything the same day is easy. Open the Target app and bring the magic of the season to your door with unlimited same-day delivery through Target Circle 360. Visit target.com/circle or the Target app for more details. Subscription required. Same-day delivery is subject to terms. Applies to orders over $35.
No two people learn the exact same way. So how did Babbel become the award-winning language learning app? We thought of you, all of you. Take Sierra. As a visual learner, she uses Babbel's wordplay videos.
Today I'll share a quick lesson on shopping in French.
Merci beaucoup. Keith is a be in the room with real people kind of learner. So he loves the live online classes with our language experts.
Okay, class. Vos está pronto.
Estamos prontos.
However you learn, Babbel makes it easy. Try Babbel for free at Babbel.com. BABBEL.com.
Morning Mayhem wants to know, is it fact or is it crap? Listen each week for your chance to play, presented by the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, your local energy partners.
1037 The Buzz.
You know how I am. You guys know how I am. I don't forget anything.
Crushing all the competition.
So you can take that to the bank.
Buzz News with KARK's Claire Kreitz.
A Little Rock mother is using her journey of justice and healing to now help others. LaTracy Bazell's son, 15-year-old Davin Chance Bazell Holmes, was shot and killed in October of 2023. Now, almost a year and a half later, she is turning that pain to purpose. She opened a nonprofit to provide support for anyone impacted by gun violence and educate young people about the impact, not just on families, but on entire communities. Former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee was sworn in as the new U.S. ambassador to Israel. The official ceremony was held at the state capitol. He says his love for the country started decades ago when he visited for the first time. During that trip, he brought back a Bible for his wife. That Bible was used in their wedding and Huckabee's swearing in as governor, as well as the wedding and swearing in of his daughter, our current governor. Ambassador Huckabee says he hopes to fulfill a prayer, which is peace for Jerusalem. This is Claire Kreitz for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It'll be mostly sunny, warmer today up to 82 degrees, plus a little breezy. This afternoon, there is a slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm. It's a 20% chance of rainfall. Tonight, behind a cool front, we'll cool off down to 49 degrees under a clear sky. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
The GM Giant Crane Buick GMC in Conway is your #1 source for high-quality Buicks and GMCs. Shop Sierras, Yukons, Enclaves, and more. Nobody beats the GM Giant's huge Crane cash discounts and low price guarantee. Buy with zero down and get the Crane commitment. If your car doesn't say Crane on it, then you paid too much. Shop the GM Giant Crane Buick GMC on Amity Road in Conway or visit CraneTeamConway.com today. GMC, we are professional grade.
This is Justin Acri with some exciting news. UAMS Ortho Now is now open at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. If you have an orthopedic injury, sports, work, or anything else, walk in and get the best in orthopedic care. No appointment needed. Ortho Now is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to noon. Conveniently located at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. For more information, call 501-686-TOSH. That's 501-686-8674.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop, opt out. Consult a doctor prior to use.
Wow, you look amazing. What have you been doing?
I'm sure you've heard of Ozempic, Wegovy, and the other GLP-1 medications, right? Well, I found this great company called Zelfie. If you qualify, their providers can prescribe medications like Ozempic and Wegovy and other GLP-1 medications that are 80 to 90% less expensive, all 100% online.
I can get GLP-1 medications for 80 to 90% less and do it all online? No doctor's office or pharmacy?
Yes, Zelfie can provide semaglutide or tirzepatide, the active ingredients in Ozempic and other expensive GLP-1s, but for 80 to 90% less and shipped directly to your door.
How do I get started with Zelfie?
Just send them a text.
Text JOY to 200-300 to get started today with Zelfie. Get the same active ingredients in Wegovy or Ozempic, but for 80 to 90% less and 100% online. Don't wait. Text JOY to 200-300 right now for a link to your exclusive offer. Text JOY to 200-300. That's JOY to 200-300. JOY to 200-300.
Willie D's Rock and Roll Piano Bar open every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Cold drinks and dueling pianos. Deep Nightclub downstairs hosts karaoke on Tuesdays and DJ Spin on Friday and Saturday nights. Visit WillieD'sPianoBar.com.
If you're like a lot of people I know, you're spending a lot of time at home this year watching basketball and other sports, and your home's your happy place. You may be noticing, though, the scuffs and faded colors on your walls, and that can drive you crazy. That's where CertaPro can help with a paint refresh. They can make your experience worry-free, starting with a free estimate. They're always easy, and they get you a quote right away. Schedule your estimate online at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. And each CertaPro painter's business is independently owned and operated. When choosing a painting professional, the choice is simple. Choose happy. Choose CertaPro Painters.
Do you hear that? Asthma triggers are everywhere, from dust mites, pet dander, and pollen, to smog and smoke. An asthma attack can strike anywhere, anytime. Be prepared with quick-acting Primatene Mist. Clinically proven to open airways quickly. It's the #1 FDA-approved asthma inhaler available over the counter. Primatene Mist. Breathe easy again. Use as directed.
No matter how large or small your digging project may be, no matter how urban
or rural, you must always call 811 before any digging project. 811 is our national one-call number, alerting your local utility companies to come out and mark any lines they have near your dig site. So before you do this or this, make sure you do this. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811, brought to you by Common Ground Alliance.
Every project is an opportunity, and every John Deere tractor is built for rising to the challenge. The Down to Earth package is built for breaking new ground. The Greenway Special is built for cutting time, not corners. And the Weekend Warrior is built for those who give it everything, even on their days off. It's your time and your land. Let Greenway help you make the most of it with 0% financing for 7 years. Visit gogreenway.com to get started. With approved credit, see dealer for details. Offer ends April 30th, 2025.
If you have a passion for adventure and unmatched quality, then head to Honda of North Little Rock for the best lineup of quality motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides. They have Honda's best models and will find the perfect ride just for you. That's Honda of North Little Rock, your family fun headquarters.
You're in the zone, coming to you live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Now, here's Justin Acri and DJ Williams on the Buzz Radio Network.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know, but no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tox picking it up. Let's go.
Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still leaving him starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him because he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, but a picture connects. Never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on.
All right, welcome back. It is 11:07, and we just updated the leaderboard or took a peek at it. Christian, if you want to throw me some music so we can get ourselves in the mood, we are here at, there it is, Walk-Ons. And I just checked, Nicholas Echevarria, the only Razorback, former Razorback playing in the tournament, won the par 3 contest yesterday. Listen, he's won over through 12. They say, you can't win the Masters on day one, DJ, but you can lose it. And luckily for him, he hasn't done that yet. The leader's at 4 under. We've got a couple of guys from out of town who are 4 under. Scotty Scheffler is 2 under through 7. The leaders are Aaron Ray or Rye. We don't know. Ray, we're going to go with?
It's Ray.
Ray, thank you. You have to talk down to me. From England.
Can't help, I'll tell you.
How's it spelled?
R-A-I.
Oh, okay.
He is 4 under through 10. And, I'm sorry, now he's 3 under through 11. He just bogeyed number 11. Idiot. And then Jaeger, the German.
That's harsh.
No, I'm just kidding. The German is 4 under through 10. So he is off to a great start. 4 birdies on the first 9, and even par on the second 9 so far.
You said you can't win it, but you can lose it?
You absolutely. You go out here and shoot 80.
What's the worst first round somebody's had who's come back to win?
That's a great question. I know the worst round that I've ever seen by a leader, and that is Rory, who shot 80 on the final day to lose it. That sucked. He hit one in a guy's backyard. I was like, bruh.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, some lady came out in her apron. She's like, Rory, I found your ball. Just kidding.
We've all been there.
Oh, buddy, a million times.
I'm going to find out.
I do it all the time. All right. Anyway, that's our setup. So come on over and see us, folks. We are thrilled to be here. I've got my Masters green on. You like that, don't you? Popping today. Andrew's wearing UCA purple today. I really like that look.
That's correct.
That is the walk-ons look. And again, the OG.
That is
Conway.
the OG.
Yeah, you got to love that. All right. Man, what a good time we had with Izzy Higgenbottom. I just saw her post here. This is from a couple days ago. That she got honored at the state capitol. That's pretty neat. Good for her. What a good young lady. Wishing her the best, the former Lady Pioneer. Doing good things. And I hope she gets her name called on day 1 of the draft. I think there's 3 rounds in WNBA draft I read. I don't know what happens there. Let's see. Thursday is Friday is the 11th. Saturday, I guess it's Monday night is the opening
Seems
round.
like there's 3 rounds, but only the first 5 picks ever even make a roster. It's very strange.
It is strange, Christian. You're right.
She's going to make buckets somewhere, and she's going to get paid to do it. So I don't know where that's going to be or when it's going to be, but she's going to get paid.
What's par for a first round?
72.
Okay. The Masters champion with the worst first-round score is Craig Stadler.
Yep. They called him the Walrus. Make sure that mic is flat against you.
It's right there.
There we go.
He did that in 1982. What do you think?
In 1982, he shot a 77.
75.
Okay. That's hard to believe 3 over is the worst round ever by an eventual winner.
Yeah, the second worst was Tiger, and he shot 74 in 2005.
And then he won?
And then he won.
It's ridiculous. You know, he's the youngest winner there and the second oldest winner there. Who's the oldest winner there, DJ?
Tiger? Did you just say that?
Tiger's second oldest.
Second oldest.
2?
Phil.
No. Guy who's no longer playing.
John Daly.
No. John Daly's still playing.
Okay. Jack.
John Daly also never won there. Jack is correct.
Yep.
That's right.
Nicholson.
Nicholson. No. Nicholas. Nicholson's the actor. Nicholas is the golfer.
Nicholas.
You think they've ever played golf together? Jack Nicholson
and Jack Nicklaus? I bet they have. Although I don't even know if Nicholson plays. That's right. I'm a hell of a golfer. I got 7 holes in one. It's not hole in ones. It's holes in one. Don't say it wrong. You got it? Anyway, let's do our thing, shall we? Red White Report time. Dave Van Horn, by the way, coming up.
The Red White Report is brought to you by Ortho Now, your walk-in solution for orthopedic care at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health.
Well, the biggest news is Nicholas Echevarria, again, winning the par 3 contest at the Masters. Pretty neat. Now, you want to look up a stat? No one who's ever won the par 3 contest has won the Masters. Yeah. I don't know who the best finish by a par 3 winner in the Masters. I'd like to see that.
Do they all play in it?
What is the par 3?
Do they all play in it? Oh.
Huh? Christian?
What is the par 3?
What do you mean?
What is the event?
It's a par 3 contest. They just play par 3s the day before. There's a par 3 course. Yes. And as Andrew told me earlier, I really thought they went around the course and just played the par 3s on the, which wouldn't make any sense at all. But
is this like the 3-point shootout or something of Masters?
Well, no, because wait a minute now. That's not right. Because what's his name's daughter putted one in from 16 yesterday, right? Or were they just goofing around? They weren't playing in the tournament then. Is there okay? I'll take your word for it. I don't know. Anyway, and I don't know what the score was for Echevarria, but he was the winner. Also, we talked about some college football yesterday because the Razorbacks were in spring practice, and we heard a little bit from Coach Petrino. We know a lot about the starter or the assumed starter. Is there any chance that Taylor Green is in the starter? We don't know a lot about some of the backups, and he talked this week about Madden Iamaliava, who has come to town now.
Madden?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Nico's brother.
Like the game?
Yep.
Cool.
Early return. You're the football guy. You didn't know his name was Madden?
No.
Early return's not great from what I heard, but Coach Petrino seemed pretty pleased with what he's seen so far.
You know, Madden's a special talent now. He can really get the ball out of his hands. He sees stuff and has a great quick release. You know, I know there's times when he drops back and he doesn't know what the play is, but somebody pops open and he can, like, stick it and put it right on their hands. The last guy that I coached that did that a lot as a true freshman was Lamar Jackson, you know, where you don't see anything, but all of a sudden I throw a post for a touchdown and everyone's going, damn, how did he see that? You know, it wasn't even in his progression. Now, we do need to get him to know the plays. There's no question about that. But that ability is something that, you know, is hard to coach. And his vision is just something that's really good.
Indeed it is.
That's high praise.
It is. He also talked a little bit about some of the receivers, including those who are not on campus right now, which I don't know who that is.
You know, he certainly has that body and that talent and those traits.
This is Antonio Jordan he's talking about.
It's just going to be how quickly he can learn and put it together. And I've been impressed with the young man every time I've been around him because he's very, very serious. It wasn't a whole lot of recruiting. He was like, Coach, I want to come to Arkansas, and that's where I want to play. And that was, you know, great to have. And we still have the young man coming in from California, too, that was Madden's teammate that's not quite as big as Jordan, but he's a good-sized guy that can go up and catch the ball, too.
Yeah, Jordan's 6'6", 230. He's that dude, body-wise.
Yeah.
The Warren,
product. Comp would be broke, to be honest. As far as size is concerned.
Yeah. We've got food. Andrew, are these cheese sticks?
Cheese logs.
Cheese logs, excuse me. There's no.
Are they really?
I
just said that.
And boudin. Got boudin balls. They revamped ones with the pepper jack cheese in there. Oh, Mama. So happy.
Thank you.
Anyway, also one more thing. Talked about Wiggins, the younger brother of the former Wiggins at the University of Arkansas. And Coach Van Horn has talked about his growing role in baseball. We're going to hear more from Dave Van Horn a little bit later on. But
he feels like if he pitches once on the weekend, he's good to go in the middle of the week. Pitch him again on the weekend, or maybe we pitch him Friday, Sunday, or Friday, Saturday. Maybe we can pitch him twice. Just depends. The way he's been pounding the strike zone, I'll put him out there anytime. He's got a really good slider, and he's got obviously an electric fastball, and if he's got both those pitches going, he's going to be awfully tough.
He is going to be awfully tough. So Arkansas again at Georgia this weekend, and Coach Van Horn previewing that today. But Carson, he's another big dude, 6'5", and he's slinging it right now. So we'll see what Arkansas can do with a much better opponent than what they faced last weekend with that trashy Missouri team that rolled in and limped home from Fayetteville last weekend. By the way, I was looking through here. There are a lot of very famous, really talented golfers who have won the par 3 contest over the years at the Masters as we go back to that.
I found out the best finish.
But Arnold Palmer, let me run through these real quick. Yeah. Sam Snead, Tom Weiskopf, Johnny Miller, who had a really kind of a short but really impressive run. Tom Watson, Hale Irwin. These are all guys that have won majors. Ben Crenshaw, Raymond Floyd, Vijay Singh, Podrick Harrington, and David Toms, I guess, tied in 03.
Are those all in the Hall of Fame?
There's a lot of them in there. Let's see here. Last great one to do it. Hell, Mike Weir won it in 22 after winning the tournament years ago. Ricky Fowler's won it, but he hasn't won the big one. So, what do you got?
Best Masters finish for a par 3 contest winner is second place. It happened twice. Raymond Floyd in 1990 and Chip Beck.
Chip Beck
in 1993.
Chip Beck, I think, got a bad beat. I can't remember how that all played out, but I think he got beat on a chip in or something weird happened, I think. But I could be completely drunk on that. Anyway, we'll update you on the leaderboard in a bit. Andrew is with us here. We are at Walk-Ons in Little Rock, but again, feel free to go to any of the locations. They're all spectacular. And here comes that famous redfish num num. Give me some. Thank you. Ooh, that plate's hot.
Thank you.
You know, they tell you the plates are hot, then you always touch them, and you're like, I just want to see if we have the same estimation of hot.
That's right.
We do.
I'm excited.
You're going to love that. Is that the turkey? Yeah. I need a bite of that.
It looks good.
I'll give you a bite of my redfish.
Ooh,
I can't wait. So, for those who missed the show last time we were here, Andrew, tell people about what you guys tweaked from last time, or from, I guess, previous when we used to come.
Sure. So we just rolled last month a new menu out with a lot of little variations. So right. DJ's eating the new boudin balls, which we infused with pepper jack cheese now. We now have a new warm turkey and Swiss that were re-engineered, new wheat bun. So just new offerings. We kind of changed a few items, the name of the items. Justin, you look like you're in.
You got to think that's the first bite of food he's had in what, 2.5 days? 63
hours.
63 hours.
That's how is it?
Give a cold shower here somewhere.
No, so just new offerings, along with new drink offerings that we're just trying to. We did a big survey of the nation, and the feedback we got was how to improve these items, and so we added some new ones, changed some of the originals, and then we kept some of the originals, like the.
I'm gonna try this for Christian because he's a cheese log guy.
Hand rolled every day.
Ooh.
Look at that cheese pull. You see?
That's how it's done.
Right.
Looks good.
Come on, man.
Yeah, so come see us here, 16103 Chenal Parkway. Suite 900, the old Mellow Mushroom building here in West Little Rock. Again, we talked last month about this when we had Kevin Kelly on. Kevin Kelly lives 2 miles from here. Had no idea we were here. We've been here over a little year and a half now. Yeah. So just wanted to make everybody aware we're here. But, yes, come see all of our locations, Rogers, Fayetteville, Fort Smith, Conway, Little Rock, Texarkana. I travel very fortunately to all of those.
I'm going to get you a helicopter or a jet.
Well, I think I'm on pace right now for the company car. I think it's going to be 55,000 miles for 12 months.
Dude, that's insane.
So,
I will tell you, very approachable menu. And again, even if you're somewhat weary or leery or scared of, or however you want to say it, I don't know how you can be weary of it if you don't like it, or afraid of it. That's the wrong word. Leery was the word I was looking for. But again, my brain's not functioning at full capacity yet. Anyway, if you like any kind of Louisiana flavored type of thing, they got it here and they do it next level. But you also have burgers and chicken sandwiches and obviously cheese logs. So,
right, so all handhelds, and that's kind of one thing to touch on too was that service industry night. In addition to our normal happy hour, which is 9 to close, with $6.99, 16-ounce Death Valley, 6-piece bone-in wings, 14-piece boneless wings, boom boom shrimp, cheeseburger sliders, half waffle cheese fries, spinach artichoke dip, all $6.99. We're also giving you 25% off all handhelds. Burgers, wraps, sandwiches, and tacos are all 25% off Monday through Friday, 9 to close, for all people in the service industry that would like to come out and after their long shift and get a bite to eat and get a discount for being there as well. Again, we talk about Masters themes right now. We've got that transfusion cocktail that's going to be coming out soon. Justin, you can't have that. It's too much sugar for you.
Here's the thing. I just went through hell for 3 days. I'm trying not to put it all back on today.
I get it.
You know what I mean?
I thought I did. I was going 20 hours off and 4 on, and you beat me by
Christian's
days.
another one. He grinds. It's once you start, I just got to find something to sleep with, like I can go to sleep on.
Oh, I was drugging myself.
What'd you take?
I took some melatonin and Benadryl.
Okay. Dang. He doped himself up. I love it. Yeah, I need to find. There's other options, but I'll have to figure that out. Yeah, melatonin will be a good start, though. I need to do that. Anyway, walk-ons again open 7 days a week. That's the other thing. You can come here any day, anytime there's a sporting event on, including the Masters. You got 4 good days here.
That's right.
Justin, don't look. I want to know if you can name the past 5 winners.
No, Scotty Scheffler twice. Don't know else.
That's it.
John Rahm.
That's okay.
Sergio, is he in the last 5? Tiger?
Nope.
Nope.
Dang, so does it even really matter?
Who else?
Dustin Johnson.
Oh, I would not have come up with that one.
DJ, come on, man.
Yeah, because he had the really simple dinner, didn't he?
Yes, he had I think he
chicken
had
fingers or something.
He had
pigs in a blanket. It was pigs in a blanket, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not simple. That's culinary excellence.
Who's the winner I missed?
I can't pronounce his name.
Matsuyama.
Yeah, Matsuyama.
I won money on him.
Yeah, boom. See?
Thank you. Broccoli's excellent here, too, by the way. Lorenzo says on our D3 Auto Sales text line, the par 3 contest has become mostly a family day. A lot of golfers let their kids putt. It's really cool. It is. Again, I would like to know if there's a financial benefit to winning.
Do they win?
Obviously, Roy doesn't care about the money. That's not a big deal for him. For the par 3 I'm talking about. DJ and Acri, I think you can easily manipulate contact on putting at the Masters. Thank you, Josh.
What does that mean?
It goes back to an argument Josh and I had. So we were talking about the kid from Texas, and I didn't like the way he plays because he jumps into people and then falls down like he got sniped by somebody in the upper rafters.
Trey Johnson.
Yes. And he's like, manipulating contact is a talent. There's a skill.
It is a talent.
Dang, DJ, you're comparing Jonesboro to a metro area that has close to 600,000 people. Listen, there's already a rivalry in their minds in Jonesboro for Arkansas State fans against Fayetteville, and they're looking forward to this football game this fall.
Can't wait.
You just threw a gallon of gasoline on the fire by trashing Jonesboro on our show. And again, I want you to know, everybody, DJ's thoughts on Jonesboro and other things are not indicative of the remainder of the show's host. I can't speak for Christian, but I will tell you my personal thing is, having been here 25 years, Jonesboro has come up by leaps and bounds, and frankly, I enjoy going there every time I step foot in that town, and I appreciate you folks up there, and I'm sorry that DJ has no respect.
You want me to be fair?
Fair, sure. Honest is better, though.
Jonesboro has grown.
Yep.
And they are growing each and every day.
You're like,
fun.
You're like, it's less terrible now is what I got from you.
But I will say, I would assume, I can assume, but I can. Yeah, I can. I can do whatever I want, right?
Yes, it's your show.
Northwest Arkansas, I would say, is a little bit more. What's the word? How do I say this?
I can't say it. I'm trying to open a restaurant.
Okay. No, they need you.
It's nicer than Northeast Arkansas.
Okay, would Jonesboro go up a notch in your book if they opened a walk-ons there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, see?
Andrew, help me help you.
That's what we're trying to get figured out, you know?
Trying to build a road there, and
that's what we talked about, yes. Is it figured out?
As soon as we figure that piece out.
You have to make a road to make the restaurant?
Christian.
I think DJ's about to rest his case.
Yeah.
See? I'm trying to tell you. They ain't even got roads. Anyway.
You could just have a dirt road out there to your walk-ons.
Listen, dude, it could be I don't care if it's a road with nothing but terrorists along the way. I'll take my chances if there's a redfish at the end of it.
Or a boudin ball.
No doubt about it. I'll fight these dudes over these cheese logs. I'm not even a big cheese log guy, but those are clowns.
These would be great for like a watch party. Yeah, people order those in bulk.
100%. So we've got an away. We call it the away game menu.
Yeah,
and we do for individual, say small families, but also we do big time catering numbers as well.
Okay, good.
We do office caterings. We do. I mean, anything you want to do. School caterings. We do all of it.
Yeah, that would set your setup over the top.
Yeah,
people would be.
Is there a special? Is there like a secret menu that people are like, hey man, I really want XYZ?
We've had some people that have kind of made their own.
Yeah,
we don't have a set special. But
are you open to substitutions?
100%.
Okay, I like
what does that mean?
What's a common one?
People will sub out sometimes. They'll take, instead of the ground beef patty, they'll take a turkey patty or a black bean patty, depending on those things.
Could you please get that sandwich working? Because I'd like to bite of that too. I want a little bit of everything. I just want to bite. I'll give you some of my ribfish. You can't touch my broccoli, but no, I'm kidding. You can have some of that. JW says he lives in Batesville, and he says, come up here and I'll show you around town. It'll take a total of 15 minutes. Great. From the 870, Jonesboro's a great place to live. Why do you have to be in a hole about it? Yeah, why are you in a hole about it? I don't even know what that means.
I'm not in a hole about
did he mean to say a-hole but didn't put a space there?
A-hole about it. Why do you have to be an a-hole about it? Yes. Could you put a hyphen in there? You're obviously from Jonesboro. You don't know.
Jonesboro.
You obviously don't know how to write because you're from Jonesboro.
It's
A-hole or just write out asshole. Oh, you can't say that. Sorry.
If you take out the bleep, if you take out the Joakim Noah clip, you put in Jonesboro.
Yeah. I think we're going to do a gross overdub, the old gross overdub, Christian.
I mean, when's the last time you heard somebody saying, I want to take a vacation trip to Jonesboro?
No, none. But
I'm not taking a vacation to Fayetteville either, to be honest.
Listen, I like people who I love Little Rock more than most people I know, but I wouldn't say the vacationing here is a high priority either.
This is why we need that Arkansas State-Arkansas game.
Zach says, what's up with the terrible echo today? Christian, we have an echo?
Yeah, I mentioned it earlier in the show.
I thought it went away, or we would have tried to keep working on it.
No, it's coming from you guys in, though, because when we were playing the
How's
clips,
that? Is that any better? I turned the speaker off. Check. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. I don't know. We connected the same way we always do.
Yeah, I don't know. I still get it now a little bit, I think.
All right. I believe the Golden Slam is winning the gold medal with the 4 majors. No, that's not what Golden Slam, you're saying.
Golden Slam is all 4 majors same year.
Okay. Ooh. I don't think that's right. I don't know.
I've never been done?
Well, I've never seen anybody win all, if I may. I've never seen anybody win all 4 majors and a gold medal in the same year. So, I don't know what you call it because it's never been done that I'm aware of. I'm going to bowl a few frames. Okay, good. We were talking about bowling versus bowl or playing golf versus golfing, but apparently both are accurate.
Hey, you want to go bowl?
No. Is DJ late today because he's disposing of a body? I drove past his place yesterday, and he was raking / dethatching his yard, and 2 dogs started across his yard. He stopped and stared daggers at them as if to say, Ebony, come get these dogs before something happens.
Who is that?
I don't know.
That is way too much accurate detail. Oh, my goodness.
The last text he had sent in was about you questioning whether there was any white guys named Leon in the country, which is also good.
I've been slowly dispersing sand in my front yard, and I have a leveling rake because I'm trying to level it out so I can have a smooth
I got to be honest. I've lost interest in this story already. Andrew, what are these drinks that we're looking at here? And people can see them on camera. If you're watching on our stream, although we just lost that camera there we go.
There it is.
This orangey one here, what is this?
So that's the new Eye of the Hurricane.
Eye of the Hurricane. Okay, let me try
that's one of the most popular ones we had. We just rolled this out again a few weeks ago.
It's good.
And then you have a strawberry lemon drop martini, which
is you said the pot 5 gallons you need.
So that is the for our brand right now. It's the #1 selling cocktail that we have.
I couldn't drink more than 3 of those.
Dangerous. And then you have the transfusion there. Nice. That's going to be the one.
Oh, this is a special tea.
Yeah, there's a tea there for the garnish.
Okay, you see this here? Where is it? Point it up. Right here by the box. Yep. Okay. Can you see it? You can see it. See the tea there? It's cute. It goes right through the lime there. Sits on the edge. It's lovely. What's in a transfusion? This is a vodka base?
Vodka based with we use Owen's transfusion mix. So, you've got the transfusions typically, a grape, kind of ginger spice, kind of sweet and tangy. Anybody who's ever been around country clubs, golf, anything,
you should try that.
Is that it?
I don't know if you like that or not. Ginger? You like ginger?
I love ginger.
You're going to dig it. It's right up your alley. All right, we're going to hit a break. Coming up, we're back at Walk-Ons. We're going to talk to Dr. O'Malley about some sports injuries. I've not heard back from him. I think he texted me, though. Let me see here. He says, thumbs up. I guess that means we're good. We've got a number of things we're talking about. Some baseball injuries, some basketball injuries, and we'll get to all that coming up. We are here at Walk-Ons again. We'll be here till 1. There is one coming to Jonesboro. And by the way, Jonesboro, I love you. And I'm wrapping my arms around you while DJ talks trash about you. But listen, nobody's talking trash about what happens here. It is great. And by the way, I just got a note here from somebody who says there's no echo in Searcy. There's no echo. No echo. No echo. No echo. Zach says it was when you were talking to Izzy. I haven't heard it since. Okay, well, good. That makes me feel better. This guy says just put a dirt road since it's Louisiana-inspired would be better than Louisiana roads. Okay, fair. Listen to you guys talk about the Masters, UPS Todd says, was riveting. There is a par 3 tournament. It is 9 holes. Yeah, sorry. I'm pretty dumb, it turns out. Let's ponder. Justin's career in sports broadcasting for 25 years. In that time, he didn't know the name of the Batesville Lady Pioneers. I didn't know if it was Pioneers or Lady Pioneers. And the par 3 contest of the Masters was played on a different course. Game prep, show prep, Bueller, anyone? Listen, I'm not as good as you. But listen, we could use a professional prepper if you want to come and help me out. I honestly have never paid enough attention to the par 3 contest to give a damn, so sorry about that. What in the cornbread hell is a leveling rake? I'll let DJ describe that to you on the other side. When we're talking to Dr. O'Malley, I think it's probably obvious what it is. Yeah. Anyway, it looks like a garden rake, Yeah, you use it instead of not like a lawn rake with leaves. You wouldn't use it to no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, we used to have that. I used to work in the garden with one of those. Like a garden rake. Like a hard tongs down. Okay, I'll have to see it. A leveling rake. Does it have a blade across it or does it have teeth?
I'll show you.
Okay, I obviously don't know what I'm talking about. Add it to my list there, guy from the 501 who's so smart. And just add it to the list. Listen, there's a lot of things I don't know. In fact, there's more things I don't know than I do know. But let me tell you what I do know. I do know a lot of things about a few things. And one of the things that I know something about, that is not what I was expecting. That is
I've
not
never
what I was
seen one of
expecting.
these in my life.
Okay, well, there you go. What I do know is that Sanders Ground Essentials is important, and they make your lawn look great. Now, you're still going to have to get your leveling rake out and do some good things, but they will, in fact, treat your lawn and make sure that the weeds go bye-bye and the grass goes up big, strong, and better than everybody else's yard. Yes, sir? Why you curveballing me on the headsets?
I had more neighbors reach out to me, ask me for my yard guy's name.
Well, what'd you tell them?
Sanders.
Oh, you did?
Oh, my gosh. It's the yard. I mean, everyone that walks by is like, why is your yard already so green?
Your lawn does look amazing. I'm not going to say it's
I sent you a picture.
It ain't Augusta, but it's pretty
I'm working
awesome.
on it after I start leveling out all this stuff.
It looks a hell of a lot better than some of the golf courses I've played on over the years, I'll tell you that much. For 25 years, Sanders Ground Essentials has been making people's lawns look so good. You could play golf on them, but you don't want to because you want to admire them. And by the way, keep your damn dogs off DJ's yard, okay? 501-315-9395. 25 years they've been doing it, and they will go the extra mile. A professional soil analysis because not all lawns are the same, and some need different stuff fed to them than others do. So go see our friends at Sanders Ground Essentials. Better yet, let them come and see you. Holler at them or go to their website, sandersground.com, 501-315-9395. The best in the business. We're back at the Walk-Ons in the Little Rock on the other side with the Dr. O'Malley.
Yeah. Oh, baby. Love and happiness. Love and happiness. Love and
Floyd's Seafood, Keel Avenue in Sherwood. It's crawfish season, and Floyd's has live and cooked Louisiana Cajun crawfish. Place your order by 2 p.m. Thursday for weekend boils. Floyd'sMeatandSeafood.com.
This is Sports Center.
Yesterday in Major League Baseball, the Brewers hung 17 against the Rockies while holding them to just 2. Young phenom outfielder Jackson Chourio led the way with a home run and 5 RBIs. In the NL West, the Dodgers and the Padres became the first teams to reach 10 wins, although San Diego did it in one less game. Los Angeles beat Washington 6-5 to avoid being swept by the Nationals, while the Padres beat the Athletics 2-1. So far early in the season, the NL West has been the best division in baseball, with 4 out of 5 teams being above 500. In the minor leagues, the Arkansas Travelers won their day game against the Tulsa Drillers, beating them 9-2. Shortstop Blake Rodden led the way offensively, getting 2 hits and 3 RBIs. The two teams will go at it again tonight at 6:35. Radio coverage can be heard on 106.7 Buzz 2. I'm Christian Weaver of the Buzz Radio Network.
Catch the Buzz on all of our social media platforms, presented by Luxury Pool and Spa in Conway and Russellville. They specialize in custom in-ground pools. LuxuryPoolArkansas.com.
This is the Pigskin Preacher, bringing you the word. At last year's Summer Olympics, the United States narrowly escaped with the gold medal. thanks to Steph Curry's Superman impersonation. But a lot of experienced observers think that we may have trouble coming our way. Shaq says we will not win the gold in 2028 due to our stars aging out and a 7'4" wunderkind, Victor Wembanyama. His unique skills pose a matchup nightmare. No one has made a killing betting against the red, white, and blue, but we better get ready for Wemby. One of my favorites at Double B's is our bean-to-cup coffee. You can select your preferred roast, and the machine will grind the beans and produce a hot, fresh cup of Renoco coffee or cappuccino. Come on in today for a cup. Double B's. It's where you gas it, grab it, and go. That's Double B's.
At Gwatney Chevrolet in Jacksonville, we're making your next vehicle more affordable than ever. We're paying the sales tax on every Gwatney Guarantee pre-owned vehicle. Each one passes a 172-point inspection and comes with a 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty, giving you peace of mind at no extra cost. And don't wait on our remaining 2024 models, including Silverados and Tahoes, starting at just $57,990. When the lot clears, the savings disappear. Come see us at Gwatney Chevrolet, 1301 TP White Drive in Jacksonville. Chevrolet, together, let's drive. With approved credit restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
The ultimate test of strength, skill, and honor is coming to Hot Springs, Arkansas. The All-Star Sumo Elite Competition. Witness the raw power and unstoppable force of these championship sumo fighters at Bank OZK Arena, April 11th. Tickets are now available at Ticketmaster.com. All-Star Sumo Wrestling. Head-to-head competition with non-stop action.
The Zone is slowly becoming more like the morning show.
Don't you hate just having a green text message pop up on your thread? What's that got to do with anything?
Let's see what random conversation the guys get into today.
This comes in from the 501 as we welcome him back into walk-ons. We're going to head out and talk to Doc O'Malley in a second. This guy says, I got my first treatment from Sanders before all the rain. I can see my grass now. They are awesome. I love seeing that. Makes me happy. No grass here, just delicious food and great service and a great spot to watch the Masters the next few days. For those of you who are fans of such, strongly encourage you to pop over. I'm trying so hard not to overeat, but golly, I'm starving, and it's so good. Everything is so yummy. Dr. O'Malley's standing by. Jimbo, make this snappy. You got something on the Golden Slam?
No problem. Golden Slam, Steffi Graf, back in 1988. She won the 4 Grand Slams, and she won the gold medal, beat Gabrielle Sabatini in the final.
I love Gabriella Sabatini. What a lovely lady.
Oh, who did?
Thanks, Jimbo. I think something's punched up wrong on the call board, Christian, is my guess. Do you have audition feeding back into the phones? Because it sounds funky.
I think his radio was just still on.
That could be, too.
That's what it was.
Well, Izzy sounded okay, but not great, I thought. Anyway, let's see how Dr. O'Malley sounds. Dr. O'Malley, do you have your radio up really loud?
No.
You sound good. How are you?
Good. I'm doing great.
Good. Are you watching any of the Masters this week?
I will be. I haven't watched. I was going to put it on in clinic today. I haven't had a chance to.
You do you play music in the operating room? I think we've talked about this before.
We definitely do.
What kind of stuff? You play praise music, or you play like AC/DC, one of the greatest duets of all time?
It's a little bit of everything. So, I mean, I'm a big Need to Breathe fan, so we'll play that sometimes. But, I mean, some days it'll be, somebody will want, I don't know, some country on. Sometimes it's some 90s, 2000s. It's just a little bit of everything.
What's the last big concert you went to?
I mean, I'm not a huge. Last one we went to, I saw Need to Breathe play up in Northwest Arkansas late last year.
All right. Let's dive in on some injuries, shall we? By the way, Dr. Longinati joining us. Or Dr. Longinati. Dr. O'Malley. Sorry, Longinati just texted me about something. My brain, again, guy that made the point earlier. Totally right. I'm an idiot. Dr. O'Malley talking about some injuries here in the majors. And, Christian, we got a couple of guys with hand fractures, I guess. Colton Wong and Spencer Arrighetti. Both hand fractures, apparently.
Yeah,
Pinky and thumb for Wong and Arrighetti, respectively.
Yeah, so Wong got put on the 10-day IL, and then Arrighetti's out like
2 weeks or something like that. I was just wondering, how long does it take one of those digits to heal? Because it seems like it would take longer than that, but I'm not a doctor and I don't know anything. So.
Yeah, it all depends on where the fracture. So that's the difference. Is not every fracture is the same, right? A fracture could be just a little fleck off of bone off, which means structurally the bone's completely stable, and it's a do what you can tolerate whenever you're up to it. And then it could be, hey, it's fractured and broken in half in multiple pieces, and that's a completely different treatment, which for most time would be surgery or casting for it. So that's why you see just the difference in terms of return. I think one of them was a catcher, is his pinky that got injured, and so that may be, hey, yeah, if he's feeling fine, you can buddy tape. You can literally tape your small finger to your ring finger, and if you can play through it, depending on the fracture, it's not unreasonable, which may be a shorter recovery for him. When you start talking like a thumb fracture, I'm pretty sure the other one's going in a cast. And they said they'll reevaluate in a couple weeks, which means he may be able to come out of that cast, but he may go into like a removable cast at that point. The fractures take 6 to 8 weeks to heal permanently, so both of them are going to take some time to get better, but it all depends on where the fracture is and what the function of that bone, where it's broken.
Gotcha. Can't hitchhike for a while either. Got to put that thumb on rest for a while. No. Chris, we got NBA injuries?
Yes, Damian Lillard, and we've probably talked about this in the past few weeks, but I've forgotten. Damian Lillard's been out since
I don't remember this.
The end of March, or maybe middle March, with deep vein thrombosis, same thing that Victor Wembanyama has. But the Bucks acted like he may play in the playoffs initially. I kind of wondered what your take on it was. How long does a blood clot take to go away?
Yeah, so when you start talking about blood clots, we don't really make them go away medically. What you do is you put somebody on a blood thinner to make sure they don't develop and get bigger. And so the treatment is to let the body resolve that blood clot, and sometimes it takes longer for them to go away, so that makes them out of it. Or they just want to be safe and not let them come back. So that could be some of the reason you're like, they don't really know if he's coming back or not. It depends on how quickly that blood clot resolves. And then some people, you put them on blood thinners, and if one blood thinner doesn't work well enough, they need to go on a different one. And so they might have tried one drug, it didn't do what he continues to develop or get a bigger blood clot, and they needed to switch medicines, which means then you got to keep him on the right medicine to keep his blood thinner, and then allow his body to kind of resolve that blood clot on its own.
If you've got a question for Doc, you got about 10 seconds to come up with a call at 501-661-1037. That is our number, right? Good thing. I'm looking here through our deal here. I don't see anything related to that. Are you rooting for anybody this week, Doc?
I mean, I like Scotty, so, but I'd love to see Rory win. So if I had to pick, I'd pick Rory over Scotty, but I wouldn't be upset if Scotty won.
That's kind of where I'm at. Okay. Well, we're going to let you go, Doc. I appreciate the time, and go see our friends. Again, the new walk-in ortho clinic. You guys seen a lot of traffic from that so far?
We have, yeah. I think we've been relatively steady, but there's still plenty of availability. So, yeah, if you have a same-day injury, you need to get seen. It's from 8 to 8, Monday through Friday, and then Saturday morning, I think, from 8 to noon. Yeah, and then we also have, right, if you know, hey, I hurt my knee and I'm willing to wait a couple days to get seen, or maybe the next day we can get you in with one of the specialists if you don't need to be seen in our urgent clinic.
All right, sounds good. Doc, I appreciate you. Have a good week, and we'll talk to you soon.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys.
All right, Dr. O'Malley from over at UAMS Ortho. And, again, if you want to make an appointment, 501-526-1046. But, again, that new walk-in clinic is available to you, the injured individual. And you can pop in. And as he mentioned, it's Monday through Friday, 8 to 8, 8 to noon on Saturday, located in the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital. And we drove right by it on the way over here. It's right on I-630, conveniently located. So if you've got an injury that you need to be seen for immediately, get on it and go see our friends over there at the UAMS Ortho Now Clinic, which is inside the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS. Always doing great things. And you can also give them a holler if you would like to call ahead and get more information, or maybe you don't know where it is and you're not a big fan of the Google or the MapQuest or any other way that you like to get from A to B. You can holler at them and they can help you find your way over there. That is 501-686-8674, 501-686-TOSH, if you want to give them a ring and find your way over there and get yourself fix back up, folks. Pretty simple stuff. We are back in a moment. It's 11:44. Talk to Mayor Scott on the other side. See if he's rooting for anybody this week.
Whatever you're doing this weekend, if it doesn't involve fast horses, daily doubles, high fives, and corned beef sandwiches, you may be doing it wrong. Every weekend through May 3rd, Oaklawn has live thoroughbred racing. Whether your Oaklawn is cheering from the home stretch, dining in the Bugler restaurant, or raising a glass at the First Turn bar, your race day is whatever you want it to be. Make reservations today at oaklawn.com.
This is my Oaklawn.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Spring is here. It won't be long before you're planning a road trip. Get to Point S, Arkansas to get your car ready for it. Off-road tires for your pickup, ATV tires for your side-by-side, tires for your car to get your family around safely, Kumo, Toyo, Falcon, Blackhawk, Fortune, and more. And their Promise Plus road hazard protection to give you peace of mind. Stop by any Point S, Arkansas store, Bartlett Tire in Heber Springs, Tire Town in Benton, R&D Tire in Conway, and Fleet Tire in Pottsville or Russellville. Online at pointstire.com.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Hey Razorback fans, it's Quinn Grovey. Check out the new location of Bell & Sword in Conway. Suits, shirts, vests, also polos with Arkansas logo gear from Johnny O and Peter Millar. A store within a store with Arkansas-made Martin Dingman shoes and leather goods. Fantastic service with a tailor-on staff to fit you perfectly. Go to the new location, Bell & Sword, 1011 Oak Street, Conway, or on Facebook and Instagram.
You're back in the zone. You know, these days we try our best to be PC and appropriate, but every once in a while we still slip up.
And this woman, as I told you earlier, is back on the market.
Dolly Parton.
Oh my God!
That's what you said.
I can't believe you said that.
That's what you said.
Her husband died. That is awful. What is wrong with you?
Here's to the guys who are trying to do their best today.
All right, then it's 11:47. We're at Walk-Ons in West Little Rock, and man, we're having the time of our lives. Oh, it's so good to be eating food again. It's so nice to be getting some delicious Walk-Ons food, and we're going to hear from Mayor Scott here in a minute. Andrew DePippa joining us, DJ Williams, Justin Acri, and the Wizards back in the studio, and we will look forward to visiting with the mayor here in a moment, talking probably a lot about cleanup and recovery from the storm damage that came through here last week, and I'm assuming no damage in the stores for you guys, Andrew, or did you?
No, we didn't have any. We were very fortunate, and I think, honestly, we had some here in Little Rock as a city, but I think we got lucky. I'm a low-key storm tracker, and it looked pretty rough. I actually had almost all of my restaurants at some point were under a tornado watch with tornadoes on the ground nearby. So we got very fortunate in all mine, but also here in Little Rock, we didn't have any damage here. So
that's good.
Very fortunate.
That makes me happy. While we're waiting on him, you guys want to try to give away another qualifier for the contest?
Run it back.
501-661-1037. We're going to ask the names of some of the holes at Augusta, or are they? This will automatically get you in the drawing. The winner will. One's going to play with Christian. One's going to play with DJ. I'm not done. Nope. If it goes anywhere, it's going to my fridge at home. Unless somebody in the back wants it, but I'm guessing not. While we're lining him up at 661-1037. Did I say the wrong number again? 501-661-1037. I got to get a brain check. I'm worried about me.
661-1037.
I think you're just being paranoid about it now.
Okay, now I'm in my head about it. Okay, so if you want to join and get yourself qualified, you can also just text golf to our phone number, 501-661-1037. We prefer you come on board, though, and we can play a little game here. DJ, Christian, and if we get 3 on there, we're going to let Andrew play. Again, for a free team in the Buzz Golf Tournament on Monday, or at least they'll get you in the drawing for a team. They're going to draw for it this afternoon. Charlie, I'm putting you with DJ. DJ feeling good this time? Blake, you're with Christian. 501-661-1037. By the way, while we're lining up our third caller, I was looking, Zach sent me this actually. The favorite to win the national championship this year was Duke at plus 1,100. Alabama, UConn, Houston, Kansas, North Carolina, Arizona, Arkansas was over 2,000. Iowa State was plus 4,000. Texas plus 4,000. Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet. The eventual national champion to start the season, Florida, plus 6,000. 60-1. Bet $100, you win $6,000. So I hope a few Gators fans or Gators backers had a chance to win some money at Oakland. I don't know if Zach was real hyped about it, but we got the mayor on. We'll line up one more caller, and then we'll play our contest. But let's get the mayor in and out because I know he's got things to get to. Mayor Scott, welcome. We're at Walk-Ons. Great to have you on the Jim's Razorback Pizza Hotline. We're watching the Masters and eating delicious food, and, I mean, it's a pretty good Thursday afternoon or late morning here. How are you?
Things are going well. Thank you. It's always a pleasure to be with you guys. As you know, we've been trudging through dealing with the storms and the floods of this past weekend. It's really damaged a lot in our city, and we're just grateful to the men and women of the City of Little Rock Public Works team and the Parks and Recreation team and Little Rock Water Reclamation Authority, who have been just working around the clock to ensure that we clean tree debris, open up streets, drain flooding as we move forward. We'll be continue to clean up until next week as you'll continue to see stuff in and around. We also are grateful for energy as they've been putting their lives on the line to restore power to everyone as quickly and safely as possible. And so just a lot going on. Unfortunately, we're experiencing these type of disasters over the past few years, so we know what needs to be done to get things cleaned up quickly, efficiently, and safely.
What's the next most pressing thing, or where are we in the process?
Well, right now, we spend a lot of time just cutting a lot of the trees, and so residents, we're coming now en route to start picking up stuff around the city from the homes and through that process. I believe from an energy perspective, everyone should be back with power. If not, maybe 1,000 people of the entire city may still be without just because of the vegetation and trees or where the lines are and the safety issues therein lies. But that's what we're working on, getting lit up. World Energy is working on that, and we're grateful for them as they work through the safety from that standpoint, and then we're clearing away and just cleaning things up.
Well, as if you didn't have enough going on. I mean, you got all the regular business of the city in addition to the fact that you're dealing with storm recovery, too. And I know that there's a special recognition going on this week with Crime Victims Rights Week, and I'm sure you all are participating in some ways to highlight that.
No, yeah, with the National Crime Victims Week, we just had a great time with Miss Joyce Rayner in reflecting and commemorating the lives that have been lost. So we share that appreciation. They provide a lot of wraparound services to those victims and those survivors as they move forward and help us to continue to make certain that folks do not retaliate when there's a type of crime or homicide incident. And so we've seen a reduction in crime now in 2 consecutive years, and even this year with the rough start that we had in January and February, we have overall crime at a negative 12%. So it takes that type of holistic approach and working together to get those different things done. And so we just want to share our appreciation to Joyce Rayner and the Center for Healing Hearts and the work that they're doing. Just so grateful.
Absolutely. All right, Mayor Scott, we got to run. I appreciate you coming on, and enjoy the rest of your week. We'll talk to you again soon, and thanks for your raising the awareness about what's going on with the cleanup, and certainly appreciate that, and all the folks in the city that are helping get us back on track there.
No, thank you so much, Justin. We're grateful for you.
You bet. Take care. It's grateful for me. Look at me. All right, here's the deal. Let's be grateful for some people. Charlie, you're with DJ Williams. Blake, you're with Christian. And Jimmy, you are with Andrew DePippa of Walk-Ons, where we are located today. I love that peaceful music. All right, what I'm doing is throwing out names of holes for golf at Augusta. For those of you who don't know, all 18 holes have a name. Now, some of these are actual names, some of these are not so actual names. So, Andrew, I'll start with you. Chinese fir, Chinese fur, F-I-R. Is that an actual hole at Augusta, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, DJ, yes or no?
No.
Sounds kind
Christian?
of offensive. I'm going to go no.
It is, actually. And
No.
Andrew's got him a point. You guys are -1. First 1 to 3 wins. How about this one? Crepe myrtle. DJ?
It's a great bush.
Yes or no?
No.
No. What do you say, Christian?
Yeah, I got one in my front yard. I'm going to go no.
Okay. What do you say, Andrew?
No.
That is correct. It is not. That's a made-up one. How about the devil's elbow? Christian?
100%.
Yes?
It is, yeah.
Okay. Christian says yes. What do you say?
No.
Andrew says no.
I don't like it either.
You can say no? Andrew just won. 3 for 3. Bam. Now, the Devil's Elbow is a hole name at Corrales Golf Club in Punta Cana in the Dominican,
I've
but
golfed
not
there.
at Augusta. Well, then you should know.
What's the
That's why
place?
you got it right. Punta Cana Resort and Club. Corrales Golf Club.
Oh, no, I didn't go there.
Okay.
I went to the Tooth of Dog.
Oh, is it Teeth of the Dog?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I
Something
know what
like
you're talking about.
that.
It's a famous course.
Yeah.
Anyway, congratulations. Andrew, good work, buddy. 3 for 3. That's how you do it.
Thanks, man.
I've got another handful here we can do in the next hour.
Do
so.
you know
watch too much
the
golf.
holes' names, Andrew?
I do.
Oh,
You know
okay.
all 18 of them?
I don't know that
There's
I can
no
go
way you
18
do.
or 18,
But if somebody-
Even the great Trey Schapp, who, by the way, visited with Bob Toski this week, and Ken Duke, did not know all of them.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll go 18 for 18, but I'm.
I feel like
How many-
if they threw out the name, you could tell them whether it is one or not, though.
Give me 5 off the top of your head. Can you name 5 off the
That
top
we
of your head?
haven't named.
Or just 5 in general. I don't care. You can give me 5 that we've named. You can think about it.
Yeah, let me think.
We'll come back to you. 11:56. I couldn't do it. I couldn't give you 3 of them. The most obvious one's Magnolia. You think about Magnolia Lane. There are a few that are one words, and there are some that are multiple words. Azalea and Magnolia should be the ones that you never forget. There's one that's kind of interesting. I'm just going to tell it to you. It's Nandina. Nandina is this sort of, it's like a kind of bamboo, I think, and that's hole 17. It's a par 4.
Is there bamboo at that hole?
I don't know, Christian. That's a great question. Great question.
I think there has to be.
You would think. D3 Auto Sales text line. Let's see what we got here. I don't know what that is. You got to get these in a little quicker. I can't do it towards the end. If you got a question, hey, here's the deal. I will tell you this too, and this is not this guy's fault. Actually, your text was timely enough, but I can't ask the mayor something once he's off. So here's the deal. If you know the mayor's coming on, he comes on every other Thursday, or Dr. O'Malley, you have a medical question, he's on every other Thursday. Spin it, in advance. Please do. Love to have you. This guy says on rakes, a leveling rake looks a lot like a sand trap rake. Not really. Doesn't have any prongs on it at all, right?
No.
It's like 3 bars.
It more looks like it looks like what you would use to level out concrete to me.
Kinda.
I can see that.
Yeah. It's not at all what I was expecting. Leveling rake. DJ, lawn professional.
I mean it. I'm going to stop at Home Depot and grab 4 more bags. It's just so heavy.
What color mulch are you going? Brown, red, black.
So Ebony's flower bed duty. So I'll let her pick that.
Do you have a preference?
We did last year. It was not a super dark brown.
Okay, I like brown too. I think brown looks the best.
I'm not a big fan
I don't like
of
the red.
Yeah,
either.
I'm not a big fan of the red.
And I guess it depends what kind of color your house is, but that's not my jam.
We went rocks in the flower bed.
Rocks is great too. Love rocks.
Love rocks.
Yep. All right, we are back in a moment. Andrew had a buddy that texted me and said he loves the. Is there some kind of special bread pudding you guys have here with like donuts?
That's right.
Oh God.
Krispy Kreme bread pudding. So
that's a thing?
Each batch of bread pudding is made with 72 donuts, hand cut.
I'm going to have just a taster of it. I don't want the whole
This
thing.
is Justin Acri with some exciting news. UAMS Ortho Now is now open at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. If you have an orthopedic injury, sports, work, or anything else, walk in and get the best in orthopedic care. No appointment needed. Ortho Now is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to noon. Conveniently located at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. For more information, call 501-686-TOSH. That's 501-686-8674.
Hurry up, dude. The game's about to start.
Nothing beats spending the day watching the game with your buddies.
Dude, I'm literally right here. Let's do this.
Which is why a shelter insurance renter's policy is key to your winning game plan. It protects things your landlord's policy doesn't.
Dude, where's your TV?
What? No way, dude.
Like that flat screen TV that just got stolen.
See Agent Steve Ferguson in Little Rock, Bo Beavis in Cabot, or Daniel Vickers in Sherwood.
The Zone Hotline on 103.7 The Buzz is presented by Jim's Razorback Pizza with 2 locations, Highway 10 past Taylor Loop and just off the Morgan Mall Mill exit.
World champion of what?
103.7 The Buzz, your world champions of sports radio.
Don't get me wrong.
KABZ Little Rock. Buzz News with KARK's Claire Kreitz.
The death toll from recent severe weather rises after a man was found dead in Lawrence County. The Arkansas Division of Emergency Management reports the man's body was found off Highway 412 near Walnut Ridge. Walnut Ridge police are now investigating his death. The total number of reported deaths is now at 3, while the number of reported injuries is 14. Volunteers from across the country have been helping with recovery efforts after the storms. An EF3 tornado blew through Lake City, leaving mountains of debris across town. Power is finally back on, and the city has removed its boil order. Now people are finally able to speed up their cleanup. A nonprofit from North Carolina called Traveling Hope made the 12-hour drive to help out. They say they've made a lot of progress, but there's still a lot of work to be done. This is Claire Kreitz for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It'll be mostly sunny, warmer today up to 82 degrees, plus a little breezy. This afternoon, there is a slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm. It's a 20% chance of rainfall. Tonight, behind a cool front, we'll cool off down to 49 degrees under a clear sky. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Roger Scott here. You guys know how much I love the great outdoors. I mean, I am the naked gardener after all, and there's nothing that I love more than my very own lawn and being outside. But let's be honest, when the mosquitoes attack, it can be a real buzzkill. However, a monthly mosquito barrier from my friends at Sanders Ground Essentials can keep those skeeters away, which keeps my deck party going. Call them today at 315-9395 or on the web at sandersground.com. Sanders Ground Essentials. Let's get growing.
The king of Arkansas sports talk, Randy Rainwater for Bet Saracen.
In Arkansas, 7 out of every $10 placed on a sporting bet app is with Bet Saracen, because Bet Saracen offers more ways to win and more ways to get paid, and faster. Find your winners on Bet Saracen and look for my Double R prop bet specials. I pick them and you win them.
Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite sports wagering app.
Gambling problem? Call 800-522-4700.
Are you sick and tired of living with that constant pain in your knees or your back? You know, joint pain doesn't just keep you from doing what you love. It affects your job, your relationships, even simple things like getting dressed. Hey everybody, it's RJ. It's time to call QC Kinetics. QC Kinetics uses advanced regenerative medicine to restore and repair damaged joint tissue, giving you your life back. Hips, shoulders, elbows, they can all be treated with natural biologics from your own body. If you're tired of steroid shots that don't work, or if you're trying to avoid surgery, call QC Kinetics now to schedule your free consultation. Learn about these exciting new cutting-edge treatments for pain caused by arthritis or injury, and the best part, no drugs, no pain meds, and no downtime. This is an all-natural treatment that can get you lasting relief. People in Central Arkansas are raving about the results. Call now. Appointments are available for this upcoming week. QC Kinetics, 501-222-8440. That's 501-222-8440. 501-222-8440.
At Gwatney Chevrolet in Jacksonville, we're making your next vehicle more affordable than ever. We're paying the sales tax on every Gwatney Guarantee pre-owned vehicle. Each one passes a 172-point inspection and comes with a 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty, giving you peace of mind at no extra cost. And don't wait on our remaining 2024 models, including Silverados and Tahoes, starting at just $57,990. When the lot clears, the savings disappear. Come see us at Gwatney Chevrolet, 1301 TP White Drive in Jacksonville. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. With approved credit restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Have you tried hands-free Skechers slip-ins yet? Because if you haven't, you're missing out on technology that changes how you think about shoes. First, these are not just regular slip-on shoes. They're not just a pair of loafers without laces. But what makes them different is the technology inside that lets you just step into them. There's a built-in hidden shoehorn that slides your foot in, so they look, feel, and wear just like a pair of shoes you're used to. Except you don't have to bend down, struggle to put them on, or touch them. Try them at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
Bring spring to your door with Target Circle 360. Get all you need for Easter hosting, spring get-togethers, and more with unlimited same-day delivery through Target Circle 360. From Easter basket goodies to fresh florals, getting everything the same day is easy. Open the Target app and bring the magic of the season to your door with unlimited same-day delivery through Target Circle 360. Visit Target.com/circle or the Target app for more details. Subscription required. Same-day delivery is subject to terms. Applies to orders over $35.
They say you never get a second chance to make a first impression, and that's your home and your business. So if your business needs a touch-up, call CertaPro Painters and let them handle the job for you. They provide excellent workmanship, quality, and a worry-free process for both residential and commercial spaces, all at the right price. You've got to focus on your business. Let them focus on your painting. Schedule your free estimate today at CertaPro.com. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated right here in our community. Get your estimate scheduled today at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. When choosing a painting professional, the choice is simple. Choose happy. Choose CertaPro Painters.
Tickets are on sale now for the 21st annual Double B's Buzzbarbecue, May 10th at the downtown Riverside RV Park. Sample great barbecue from incredible cooks from all over Arkansas. And while you're there, be sure to stop by the Buzzarritaville Pavilion for a cold drink and some great live music from Bree Ogden and Bad Habits Jack Bennett. Brought to you by Chris Crane Dodge Jeep Ram. It's the 21st annual Double B's Buzzbarbecue, May 10th. Go to buzzbarbecue.com for tickets.
You're in the zone, coming to you live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Now, here's Justin Acri and DJ Williams on the Buzz Radio Network.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure.
Final hour, and oh, my belly is so full of redfish. And these cheese logs, Christian, are just next level. I'm telling you, I've never had a better cheese log. Andrew, you said these are not. Again, there's nothing wrong with food service cheese logs, but these are handmade.
Hand cut, hand rolled.
Hand cut, hand rolled.
Every day.
The breading on them is next level.
Yep.
And the marinara is quite nice, too.
It's our number one son appetizer.
It's a great appetizer. I'm a big fan of this cocktail, Eye of the Hurricane.
It's our take on that, little blood orange twist to it.
That is 100% better than actual hurricanes down in New Orleans. I'll tell you that right now.
Too much sugar down there.
Way too much. That's the jam right there, buddy. That's refreshing. That's a good. I need to get the recipe for that. When I go to the beach this summer, that's the cocktail. That's the move.
I know a guy who can probably get you that.
That's what I'm talking about. You're my guy. All right, Masters update, DJ. I know you're dying to find out who's leading.
Absolutely.
Tiger Woods is in front. Can you believe that? What a comeback.
No, he's not.
He's not
even playing.
Oh.
Come on, man.
Damn.
I'm not a rookie.
No, I thought you might fall for that one. Scotty Scheffler's in the lead. Would you believe that?
Yes.
Okay, well, he is. He is 3 under par. Along with, is that Ricky Hatton, I assume? Oh, Tyrell Hatton. Just kidding. Ricky Hatton's a boxer. Tyrell Hatton from England. Both same time. Tyrell is 3 under through 9. He just parred number 9. He'll head to the second 9 now, obviously. I guess everybody goes off the front. They don't do like, hey, start on number 10.
No.
Don't do that. Is this Justin Rose? Oh, my goodness, the old man. I remember watching Justin Rose playing a major when he was 18 years old.
The old man.
He's old. He's been doing it a long time.
How old is he?
I don't know. He's probably like 43. He's 3 under par. Let's see. He was 18 when I was in Minnesota in 97. So what does that make him? 97, 07, 17, 20, 30, 20, 28 plus 18. He's like...
No, he's 45.
46 or 45, yeah.
He's 45.
Okay, yeah.
Well, thanks.
He's 44.
What? I'm 51.
I just turned 45.
Well, congratulations. I'm glad you're alive. It's good to have you in this world.
Me too.
I'm just saying, for a guy to be competing at the top of the list there, that's pretty impressive.
There's no doubt.
Yeah.
He's 44. Who's the oldest? Is it Phil? Like, to ever win?
No, the oldest to win is Jack Nicklaus.
Oh, okay. About that. How old was he?
Tiger was second. He was 46 in 1986.
I meant like any major, not just the Masters.
Oh, I don't know about that, Chris. I just know about the Masters.
How old was Tom Brady when he won his last Super Bowl?
62.
42.
41, 42?
Yeah,
okay.
like that.
Just a kid. I wish I was 41. Boy, what I wouldn't give. I would kill 7 or 8 people to be 41 again.
What falls off at a
Just kidding.
certain age for golfers? You would think out of all professional sports, that's the one that has the longest.
The distance, the nerve, things of that nature. I don't know. You have to ask him. Ask Ken Duke next time we have him on.
Yeah. Power.
Yeah, for sure distance, I would think, it's the first thing. Even though the toys are good now. By the way, did you see, I watched video yesterday of DeChambeau warming up.
Is that normal?
It's off-putting.
He's doing too much.
It's off-putting, but he hits he'll do 200 shots full bore on the driver and like it ain't no thing. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he looks damage something.
I thought that was a long drive competition. That's how he does it?
That's how the dude does it.
He tees off that way too?
Bro, it's insane.
He uses a driver that's typically used for long drive contests.
Wow.
I don't know what the
And he hits it straight?
Most of the time, he's a good driver.
Wow.
He hits it a mile. It's crazy. Okay, that's enough of that for Masters. But, again, you can catch it all week here at Walk-Ons. Hey, listen, this is the kind of place where you can come for lunch and come back for dinner and have cocktails. You know what I mean? So come for lunch, grab a salad, grab something light. Listen, that redfish, that was healthy until I added 2 cheese logs on top of it. I think I had 2. I may have had 3. I lost track. And we're about to throw on some Krispy Kreme bread pudding, apparently. But you can eat very healthy and then come back at night with your buddies and have a crush a couple cold beers and have something else for dinner. You can get a completely different kind of offering. But like you come in and maybe get a burger at lunch and then get something Louisiana inspired at night or vice versa or whatever.
Yeah, we got something for everybody on the menu. Whether it be a light fare with a nice healthy berry salad. Come back with one of our big ham patty burgers. And, we have sports on every TV you want. So owning sports in all categories, whether it be the Masters, whether it be NCAA baseball, with the Hogs being, 65-3 already this year.
Seems like it, just about. Their best start ever through 34 games, 31-3. Pretty amazing. And looking forward to seeing them. Hey, listen, if you ain't going to Omaha, this would be a pretty good spot to watch it if they make it back there.
Well, if they do go to, if you're not going yourself, then it'd be a great spot to watch. We'll have all the games on throughout the rest of the SEC season, the SEC tournament, and then into regionals, super regionals. Probably going to be hosting, you would assume.
Yes, 100%.
And then we'll be there to show you through Omaha as well.
Do you guys have any plans to move to another state? Any other states that you guys have on your target list?
Yes. So as our franchise group, yeah. So Walk-Ons as a whole is we just opened again 91 in Florida this past week. South Haven, Mississippi just opened, which is a different franchise group. But
what's the Florida market? Sorry.
So this one's in Cape Coral.
Okay.
So just opened up as a brand new franchisee.
Nice.
But us as a group, we are looking into some more of the East Texas area. And then Oklahoma has been on our radar as well. Oklahoma City, Edmond,
good.
Norman area, possibly
100%.
Stillwater.
Yep.
So we have some conversations about those.
Stillwater desperately needs something that's not Eskimo Joe's.
Correct.
Desperately. They need about 9 more hotels. DJ, you can back me up on this.
Yes.
They need 9 more hotels, and they need a Walk-Ons bad.
Yeah.
Not that Eskimo Joe's isn't dandy, but it's like the only place.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But
what in the world is this?
It's for DJ.
What'd you get, bub?
Fried alligator.
Oh!
Get that gator now, dog.
Oh, get a chomp.
Get that gator now, Bob.
What'll get a
Is
chomp?
Rory's teeing off? Is this first one?
Rory, never heard of him. Yes. I guess he's not going to let his kid putt for him today. And apparently that was on number 9 on the par 3 course that Poppy made her putt yesterday. I'm so glad he and his family decided to stay together. There was some rocky times there, but it all worked out okay. You're talking about Todd Golden, too. I mentioned that the other day on the air. Like, nobody's brought it up. That he was in the middle of this big controversy about, sexual harassment or inappropriate behavior, and it just it
went away.
It was here and it was gone, and thank God, because usually that's a death knell. I mean, you don't see guys come back from that very well. Certainly don't see him win a dang national title afterwards.
Well, you said 6,000, plus 6,000 to win start of the year. Keeping his job was probably plus 6,000 at start of the year too.
I bet they were longer. In most cases, teams don't take chances or schools don't take chances. It's like, we're going to walk you until further notice, and then we'll see what happens. Look, I'll guarantee you right now, and you can say what you want about what happened there. If Texas could turn back time, Chris Beard would still be the head coach there.
There's no doubt.
No question in my mind.
No doubt.
All right, so how's the Gator?
Exceptional.
Yeah, it really is great. I do love it.
I'm over here having fun now.
What are all these things that are coming? What is this? What's happening? You go into salad too?
I don't know.
Oh, my God, there's just stuff happening.
Just trying it out. Look, the sliders.
Oh, God, what are you doing to me?
The sliders.
Oh, my gosh.
What are you doing?
Bro. Anyway, okay, well, more grub. Here we go. We're having a good time. We've got to get that on camera. Let's do entertainment and birthdays and whatever else. By the way, again, if you want to text golf to our D3 Auto Sales text line, 501-661-1037, you're automatically in the running for a free golf team for Monday. Chuck will alert you later today. What's wrong? You throwing some wagers out?
Yeah.
Who you on?
I tried to do nearest to the pin.
You can bet on that?
Yeah.
Live bet at Oaklawn? That's crazy.
Scheffler, and I guess he's playing with Justin Thomas.
Yep.
You can bet each hole who's closest to the pin.
Oh, my goodness.
Uh-oh. But have some fun.
You are a degenerate, sir. That's hilarious.
I thought it was a par 4. I'm looking at your thing. It's a par 3, and I wish I could go back and
Which number?
Scheffler. Hole 16.
Well, they wouldn't do it closest to the pin on anything but a par 3. If you missed it on video, DJ just pointed himself like, it's me, dude. I'm like, okay. Hey, listen, I've had plenty of blonde moments today, too, so I can't say anything.
Dang it.
All right, let's do entertainment, Christian. Golly.
Today's entertainment report is brought to you by Bell & Sword Gentlemen's Clothing in Conway. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram, or stop by Bell & Sword's new and larger location at 1011 Oak Street.
So what's the problem with betting on it if it hasn't happened yet? What's the issue?
I already placed the bet. I guess I could get my cash back.
Well, why wouldn't you just let it ride and let Scheffler try to get closer than Justin Thomas? What's the problem?
No, Justin Thomas, I need him to be closer to the pin. I've been watching. He's been out driving Scotty, but when it comes to the precision,
well, it's a par 3. Anybody could hit it closer than the other guy.
Okay.
I mean, Justin Thomas might make it a hole.
I'm gonna let it ride.
I would too.
Okay.
Let's
do
go.
it again. What else?
I love it. That's fun.
This is fun.
Did you put your mortgage on it?
He was plus 130.
He put my mortgage on it. That's what's really scary.
Yeah.
That's not good.
I'd let it ride, definitely, then.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Raise your hand if you got Real ID.
I do.
Got what?
The Real ID, the new Real ID that's due in a month.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
No,
are you
I think
familiar
I
with this,
do.
Christian?
I think I do. Yeah, I think I do.
Well, you either do or you don't. You should know because
I got a new
stressful.
one last year, so I'm pretty sure I probably had it.
Everybody I know that got one or was worried about getting one is freaked out. I know people who have been turned away because they didn't have the proper paperwork. It's not hard, honestly. Like I took my passport, a bill from my house, like electric bill, Social Security card. And I want to say maybe something else. Birth certificate. Yep. And that was it. It was really not that hard at all. But people are freaking out about it. So here's the deal: they put it on hold because of COVID, but it's about to be real. Now, again, you can still travel with your passport, but you should get your Real ID. And there are some really good local revenue offices that do a great job. I almost want to tell you where I got mine done because it was so great, but also I don't want to burn the people who live over there and get yelled at. Indian Hills in North Little Rock. They do an amazing job. I walked in them out in 5 minutes. Spectacular. Awesome. With the Real ID. I mean, they took my picture. I mean, maybe 10 minutes, but it was incredible. Great experience. Best experience I've ever had at any DMV.
My problem is I can't find my social.
Okay. Social Security cards?
Correct.
Will they send you a new one?
They will. I just have to go do it.
You should do that. Yeah. I didn't know Madonna and Elton John had a feud, but apparently they did. She says, we finally buried the hatchet. I went to see Elton John perform on SNL this week. I remember when I was in high school, I snuck out of the house one night to see Elton perform live in Detroit. It was an unforgettable performance that helped me understand the transformative power of music. Well, apparently it got sideways. I'm trying to think what I read that the issue was. Oh, she says, over the decades, it hurt me to know that someone I admired so much shared his dislike of me publicly as an artist. So apparently he was not a huge fan of hers. But apparently they have let bygones be bygones, as they say in the business, and now they're all buddy-buddy again. So that's good to see. You guys know who Luke Combs is, right?
Yep.
I do.
Yeah.
Luke Combs apparently is one of the more humble superstars in all of music. Or I think, look, there's a line where I'm like, all right, bro, now
you're being Russell Wilson.
Oh, no, what'd he do?
Luke Combs is one of the biggest names in country music. He and his family, he has 2 kids and a wife. They live in a 2,000 square foot, 2-bedroom house.
Oh.
2,000 square foot, 3-bedroom house? I'm not going to say a word. That's great. But you have 2 kids, and they share a bedroom.
Yeah,
I'm like, you're Luke Combs.
Ridiculous.
Like, maybe get a 2,300 square foot house and have 2 bedrooms. I don't know.
Yeah.
I kind of admire it in a way, but I'm also like, you're doing too much, or you're not doing enough. One of the two.
If you have the money, your kids should have their own room.
Yeah, I think it's silly.
Well, we're assuming. Maybe he ain't got it.
No, he does.
No, he's got it.
He could buy and sell all of us 3 times over, even with an NFL pension.
Dang.
Yeah, he's got it like that. Justin Moore's probably listening going, yeah, Luke Combs is fine. I mean, I don't know what kind of money he's worth, but he's worth more than all of us. The people that sold their home in San Francisco are doing just fine now. You know the house in Full House?
Yeah.
I've been by there before.
Looks cool.
Apparently too many people go by there.
All the time.
The people don't like it anymore, and they're like, we're selling this damn thing. So guess what? They got $6 million for it. They sold it. They were trying to sell for $6.5 million, but they sold it. It's a 3-story house. I don't know how many. Let me see if there's square footage listed here. 3,737. I mean, it is San Francisco. It is in a prime spot. It's like right across from a park.
Does it say what they paid for it?
Yeah, $6.5 million. Oh, originally you mean? No, I don't know. Before it sold, Full House creator Jeff Franklin owned it, offloading it in 2020 for $5.35 million. Okay. So they made it, $700,000 is nothing to sneeze at. Achoo!
Yeah.
Went to Jazz in the Park last night. I've never seen Soul Feud's band before. It's Soul Feud's Jazz Night Jam Session Band. There's like 9 players in this thing. Vocalists, soprano sax, keyboard, drum, all of it. Phenomenal. Awesome. And last night was perfect. And it was the biggest crowd I've ever seen at Jazz in the Park. Y'all need to get down there. Next Wednesday's going to be super cool. I think you should join me.
Next Wednesday night?
Yeah. 6 to 8. It's early. You can go for an hour. I went for an hour and left. It was great.
Okay.
It was so good, but I had some other stuff I needed to get done. Next week is cool. You could do a story on it. Like an evergreen thing for a package, maybe?
Okay.
It's Jacksonville's high school jazz band, Parkview's high school jazz band, and Southwest high school jazz band.
Okay.
They're performing at Jazz in the Park next week. I think it'd be awesome. I'm really excited about it. So I'm doing back-to-back-to-back nights of music next week. We got them on Wednesday. Thursday is Cake. And Friday is...
Cake's finally here. You've been talking about that for a while.
I'm excited about it. You know Cake.
I do.
St. Paul and the Broken Bones over at the Hall on Friday night, too, next week. It's going to be good.
That'll be a good show.
Yes. You know who I wish was playing at the Hall or the Rev Room or Stickies? Morgan Wallen. Those tickets would be through the roof, though. What a cool way to see him, though. Anyway, his new album, I'm the Problem, isn't due out until May 16th, but it's already upsetting Swifties. Why? Well, because his new song, Just in Case, it's not about me, came in at number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100. It breaks the record for most top 10s on a Hot 100 from an album prior to its release. The other songs that helped him break the record, I'm the Problem, number 2, Smile, number 4, Love Somebody got to number 1, and Lies, Lies, Lies peaked at number 7. Taylor's album Red in 2012 had 4 top 10s prior to release. Post Malone's 2019 album, Hollywood's Bleeding, also had 4. So the king is now Morgan Flippin' Wallen. Hooray, he demands.
I haven't heard one of these songs.
Okay. You got anything from Weezer?
I do.
Like Beverly Hills, maybe? That's not where you want to be.
Nope.
Yeah, this story is
wild.
It's wild.
Has everybody heard the story?
Nice.
Okay.
I haven't.
I didn't read it until this morning. The wife of Weezer bassist Scott Schreiner had a busy day Tuesday. She got shot by police and arrested for attempted murder in a crime that she didn't commit.
Hey.
What's that smell in here? Is it alligator? Is it boudin? Oh, no, that's a lawsuit I smell. That's the one. It started with a hit and run in L.A. 3 suspects got out of their car and fled from police on foot, ended up in a residential neighborhood. When cops approached the back of a home where one of the suspects had been running, Jillian Schreiner appeared in the yard of her own home next door brandishing a handgun. Police asked her to drop it numerous times. Then she pointed it at the officers. In their defense, not a good move. I need to see the body cam footage, but if that happened, I don't know what the hell she was thinking. It's unclear if she fired at them, but Rolling Stone has referred to it as a shootout. She ran back into her house after they shot her in the shoulder, and then she came out a half hour later with her babysitter. I assume the babysitter's for her kids, not for her, to surrender. She was treated at a hospital for a gunshot wound and booked on attempted murder. But I assume that's related to the wreck earlier, not... But if she shot the cops, that would be attempted murder. You talk about ramping it up and going from zero crime to tons of crime in one fell swoop. That's a bad career move. More good news for Elton John. Not only are he and Madonna besties now, but apparently he and some others are having their works added to the Library of Congress's National Recording Registry. Amy Winehouse is back-to-back, Elton John's Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, and The Hamilton Original Cast album, I know you're a big fan, DJ, were among the 25 sound recordings that were entered into the Library of Congress's National Recording Registry this week. Tracy Chapman's 1988 self-titled album, Miles Davis's Bitches Brew, can I say that on the air? Mary J. Blige's My Life and songs by Steve Miller Band, like Fly Like an Eagle, Celine Dion, My Heart Will Go On, and others were also among this year's class. It's a very lengthy list of people. There's so many things going in, I'm like, I almost don't even think it's special anymore. Just kidding. But it's pretty impressive, and good for them. 12:24. Can I have a little gripe for a moment?
What is that?
Christian, you want to do a quick... we can do an AITA on the other side. You know what? I got an AITA. Yeah, I got a couple of them here. And Andrew, you can help me out on this. I actually have one that was sent to me from El Guapo, and I got another one that has just sparked my interest from this story here. Let's do birthdays in the meantime. 501-661-1037. And let's get to that. By the way, well, go ahead and let's line people up, Christian. We'll get 3 players for birthday trivia. And then what can we give away outside of what we normally give away? What do you have that's unique and odd? Do we have any tickets to anything?
Well, we still have sumo tickets.
Let's go sumo. It's this weekend. Big dudes
Tomorrow.
pushing each other out of a circle. Let's go. I would be going to that, except for we're going to the Arkansas Sports Hall of Fame banquet. I forgot that Oliver Miller's going in posthumously. Clint Sterner, Felix Jones, those are the big Razorback names that are going in. But Bev Lewis.
Bev.
Yeah, so a lot of folks that you may know that are going to be in there. So I'm looking forward. We're going to talk to some of those Hall of Famers tomorrow. J.B. Grimes, and there's some others that are going to join us. I'm excited about it. Greg Hatcher.
Yeah.
It's a great class.
I've been learning a little bit about Greg.
Yeah? Did you just hear about him? He's kind of new to the scene.
About his 3-sport athlete, right? Was he not?
I believe it.
Okay, yeah.
He's an animal. I mean, if you told me that he jumped out of an airplane without a parachute and lived, I believe you.
Got you.
He's built different.
He is.
He's built different.
He is.
Yeah. There's no off switch on a tiger. That's what he said in his book. It's a true story. All right, let's go. 501-661-1037. Who wants to see some sumo? You can do it down in Hot Springs this weekend. If not, we'll just play for pride. Let's rock and roll.
Day Trivia in the Zone is brought to you by Brewski's Pub and Grub. Your home for lunch, happy hour, and late night. With locations in Little Rock and North Little Rock. Come get your grub on.
Gator chomp, gator chomp, gator chomp. Yum. Is that a ribeye slider over there?
Yeah.
Why is it so far away from me? What kind of salad you bringing out there, Andrew?
That is our chicken berry pecan salad.
Oh, I love the chicken berry pecan salad. I really don't need these, but I just want to have a bite. We passing notes in class?
Apparently.
What is going on? We okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. All right, we're going to play for pride, it looks like. You ready? On this day in history, Andrew, the RMS Titanic set sail from Southampton for her maiden and final voyage. I don't know whatever happened to that ship, but tragically lost at sea, I was told.
Today. All right, 1912. Sorry.
1912. On this day in 1913.
Wait, it was on this day?
Yeah.
That is so bizarre. I was just talking about that today.
It's wild.
Probably
because of it. No. On this day in 1913, the very next year, pitcher Walter Johnson began a string of 56 consecutive scoreless innings. That's a good pitcher right there.
Not bad.
Think about that.
Yeah.
That's like, what is that, 6 and change complete games? Amazing. On this day in 1923, Hitler demanded hatred and more hatred in Berlin. Speaking of, Bryce Mitchell's fighting this weekend against Gene Silva. Bryce Mitchell's plus 200, and Gene Silva is minus 275 as a heavy favorite. Bryce Mitchell likely to have the Hitler-loving face kicked off of him this weekend, but we'll see how it goes. Christian, don't let me forget to update that next week. And then last but not least, the Masters tournament on this day in 2005, Tiger Woods won, shot a 276. So
that would have been the
year. Not that spectacular, really.
That would have been the
year.
No,
that's not right. That's not right. 72, 72, 144, 288. So that would have been more like 12 under. That's good. Very impressive.
And he started the first round 2 over. That's
Same
what
year?
we talked about earlier. Yeah,
2005?
2005 was the year he
That's ridiculous.
came back from
So he was 14 under the last 3 rounds. That's stupid. Anyway. All right. Melissa won sumo. Congratulations, Melissa. See you in Hot Springs this weekend. Have a great time. All right, Andrew DePippa, Christian Weaver, DJ Williams, if that is your real name. Here we go. This woman's an actress. She was in Murder on the Orient Express in 2017, and she was in Star Wars The Force Awakens.
Daisy Ridley.
That's correct, DJ. Big fan. How old is she?
Yeah, Daisy Ridley is 33.
Yes, she is. Bingo bango. Huge fan.
Big fan.
This guy is one of the more famous producers of our time. He produced such acts as
Timbaland,
Celine Dion. Dion.
Oh my gosh.
Mary J. Blige, Mariah Carey, Eric Clapton, Madonna,
Dr.
Toni
Dre.
Braxton, Aretha
Rick Rubin?
Franklin. No. He also was a performer in his own right with a little whip appeal. I don't know how old he is exactly. Actually, I do, but you don't. But he still has I would say that he looks
James.
very young if you look at him.
Smokey Robinson.
Happy birthday, Babyface.
Oh,
66
dang, I
today.
should have got to that.
This woman's a singer and actress. She sang the song Crush. She also played herself on the show Entourage. She was in the movie our television show This Is Us.
Jessica Alba.
Mandy
and
Moore.
she was on
Mandy Moore. Wrong one.
Same difference. How old, Christian? You get a half point. How old is she?
Mandy Moore is 43 today.
46.
42.
41. This guy's an actor and martial artist, but not much of one anymore. Marked for death.
Jackie Chan.
Executive decision.
Mark Ruffalo.
Above the law. On deadly ground.
Steven Seagal?
Steven Seagal. Who said that first? You said that first? Very good, Andrew. All right. How old is he?
He is 68.
Nope.
70.
Nope.
73.
Bingo. Bango.
Big fan.
TJ's gay
Under
night.
siege.
Country star, the middle, rich, my church. She just got divorced not too long ago. She's back on the market.
Maren Morris.
Maren Morris is correct. Just like she and Dolly think they run the streets together. Maren Morris is a cutie pie.
She currently is?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know who that is.
You know who Maren Morris is? I know you know the song Rich.
Oh, I do know that song. That's a banger.
Yeah, it's not really a country
She's not
song.
country?
What?
She's not country.
That's not a country song, but she's a country artist.
She has some crossover tunes. She's
Okay.
like Taylor Swiftosaurus. How
Okay.
old is Maren Morris, Christian? How big a fan are you?
34.
34, no. EJ?
30.
Yeehaw, no.
32.
No, she's 35. And this guy is a actor who sees dead people.
Bruce Willis.
Haley Joel Osment.
It's Haley Joel, the other guy.
That's right.
Bruce was dead
He's alive, actually, turns out.
in the movie.
Oh, how old is Haley Joel Osment?
Haley Joel Osment. 38.
No, Christian.
He's 39.
Nope.
41.
No, 37, Andrew. You got to go the other way. Last but not least, this guy is a former baseball player who got to play with his own
Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Sr.
son.
Barry Bonds Sr.
It's over.
Oh, you said the other one.
He's 75 today. Happy birthday, bub. He won a couple championships with the Reds back in the day. Batted over 305 seasons for the Reds. He also was a multi-year All-Star. He played 51 games with his son in 90 and 91. Those were good days, man. That was cool. Oh, my gosh. Stop with the food already.
Man.
Golly. Is that it? Is that the deal? Okay, I got to put this on camera. Can I see that? Actually, don't stop with that. Keep that coming. Thank you, ma'am.
Yep.
This is the... Can you put that camera?
Yeah.
Can you keep that
you
up?
want to see?
Yep, I want to see what I got going here. This is the Krispy Kreme bread pudding. I'm a huge bread pudding guy. I also like Krispy Kremes a lot, but I don't eat them very often. That looks like an apple pie layer of goodness with like some cream on top. Oh, look at that jiggle. That's a good banana or bread pudding right there. Look at that bread pudding go, baby. If you're watching on the video stream, it looks really good. But if not, you should come in here and get one. There's 3 spoons. What are you guys going to eat with? Just kidding. All right, it's 12:32. I'll let you have first crack at it.
Yeah, as you're eating that, I got a special shout out to my guy Greg Roper. Greg Roper. Big time listener, long time listener. And not only is he listening, listen New York. All right, so he's holding it down. I'm assuming the app via this listens every day. One of our faithful, and so I just want to say thank you. Always appreciate the support. And I probably appreciate that more than Justin appreciates this. What's it called again?
Bread pudding.
Bread pudding, Krispy Kreme.
Bread pudding.
Nobody's ever appreciated anything in the world more than that.
I just
Is that like a joint collab between Walk-Ons and Krispy Kreme?
I don't know how it came to be.
A little bit.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh.
Hey, Christian, I was going to ask you.
Oh.
How about Luka last night?
Yeah, it's got to be bad to be Nico Harrison.
I mean, can he keep his job as a GM?
Well, he shouldn't be able to keep his job in basketball for the rest
Lakers
of his
went
life.
to Dallas, and they booed Nico, and
Luka dropped 45.
Yeah.
31 in the first half.
Oh,
and the whole
Bro.
It was brutal.
Was cheering for Luka with Luka shirts on.
Every time
when I say he is him, I'm talking about this dessert.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I'm a bread pudding dude, and that is the dude, bro. Oh,
told you. Go ahead, Chris.
Every time every time either team went to the free throw line, Fire Nico chants broke out.
It sucks for them. I don't care about Nico. All I care about is bread pudding and alligator bites and some ribeye sliders. Oh my God, you're ridiculous.
Is there any world where something happens and people say, you know what, that was a good trade?
Is there any world where somebody comes in and tries to fight me for this bread pudding and doesn't get killed with a spoon? No. It's 12:34. We got to hit a break. As we go, let me tell you about our friends at Oaklawn Anywhere. This weekend, guess who's running? Me.
The ponies. And
is it get more bread pudding?
Torpedo. Torpedo Anna.
Torpedo Anna. That's right, boys. Very good answer. Good work. And she is taking on all comers. Now, I don't know how much money you got to bet on her to win a significant amount, but she is going to be what we like to call a prohibitive favorite. I'm guessing she goes off at 3 to 5. But guessing somebody's going to get the other part of the money, so you might be able to get another long shot in there in the mix. I don't know. Anyway, she is going to be a tough out, safe to say. If you can't make it down but you want a piece of the action, you're not going to get the same kind of chunk that she is as part of a $1.25 million purse, but you can certainly have a good time at Oaklawn Anywhere. Bet.oaklawn.com on the browser, and if you're an Android user, that's how you get there. If you're an Apple user and you have an iPhone or an iPad, you got odds already?
I'll look up for you.
Okay. You can wager on your app. Or again, you can go to the browser if you want to. She's the 2024 Horse of the Year across the board. She is remarkable, and she is at Oaklawn this weekend. Also, we've got a really big-time upcoming Sprint Star Booth vying for his third straight victory at Oaklawn as part of the Count Fleet Handicap. Again, Oaklawn Anywhere is your best way to bet. You can watch the races online. You can wager online. New members earn a sign-up bonus of $150. There's so many reasons to do it, so get on it ASAP. We'll get you on a Masters update. I think somebody just drilled it in the water. Nope, not good.
Why is it that golf is the only sport where the spectators show up wearing the same thing the players are wearing?
I mean, people wear jerseys to NBA games. What are you talking about?
Do they?
Yeah.
Like that?
100%.
Yeah, people wear jerseys to
not full
football
unis.
games too.
No, they're wearing full. They're wearing the pants, the shirt, and golf shoes. They're walking out there with golf shoes on.
Because golf shoes have what? Spikes on them, right?
Spikes, yeah.
And if you're trying to climb up the giant hills at Augusta, it helps you get traction.
Oh, okay. I bet you could get up there without the golf shoe.
I'm sure you can do it barefoot, but it's easier with golf shoes on, I think, is the point. Yeah. I haven't been there, but I understand it's a hard walk.
It would be the equivalent of showing up to a football game in full pads with cleats.
I don't think it is, actually, at all. No. It's like showing up to a tennis match in tennis shoes and shorts and a shirt, which a lot of people do.
I guess.
I mean, I expect people to wear golf gear. You have to wear. I don't know if you have to wear a collared shirt.
It's fine
at Augusta. I don't know.
You
what
would go wearing what you wouldn't wear this playing golf.
Yes, I would.
You would?
If it was cool out, I would wear golf pants. These are Nike golf pants.
Oh, okay.
This is a Nike dry fit shirt.
Okay.
Yeah. These aren't like regular khakis.
I feel like you wouldn't prefer to.
No, I don't want to wear pants, but if it's cold, I'll wear pants. Like I played plenty of golf in pants.
I've seen your golf outfits. They're fire. First of all,
thanks.
They look great.
You trying to butt me up or something?
No, I'm just saying.
You don't like my outfit?
That's not what you're going to go golfing in. I know you.
If it's cold, I will.
Not.
I like how DJ knows me better than I know me.
I do.
Hey, 2 to 5.
2 to 5? I said 3 to 5. I was way off. Yeah, good luck. It's going to be fun to watch her run, though. It's just a treat to watch her perform. All right, we're back in a moment, and we will continue on here at Walk-Ons. I got more food to eat, I think. Golly. I don't even need this.
The Red White Report is brought to you daily on The Zone by Ortho Now, your walk-in solution for orthopedic care at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health.
This is Sports Center.
Yesterday in Major League Baseball, the Brewers hung 17 against the Rockies while holding them to just 2. Young phenom outfielder Jackson Chourio led the way with a home run and 5 RBIs. In the NL West, the Dodgers and the Padres became the first teams to reach 10 wins, although San Diego did it in one less game. Los Angeles beat Washington 6-5 to avoid being swept by the Nationals, while the Padres beat the Athletics 2-1. So far early in the season, the NL West has been the best division in baseball with 4 out of 5 teams being above 500. In the minor leagues, the Arkansas Travelers won their day game against the Tulsa Drillers, beating them 9-2. Shortstop Blake Rodden led the way offensively, getting 2 hits and 3 RBIs. The two teams will go at it again tonight at 6:35. Radio coverage can be heard on 106.7 Buzz 2. I'm Christian Weaver with the Buzz Radio Network.
Tune in to Out of Bounds to hear from Captain Kendall Diggs. Brought to you by Stephen Elmore with Shelter Insurance. For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Stephen Elmore or give him a call at 501-537-0959.
Roger Scott for Gravely Mowers. You know, when it comes to beautiful lawns, nothing cuts like a Gravely. When it comes to cutting prices, there's nothing like Gravely's biggest sale of the year, Mow the Distance. And this year, it's even bigger than ever. Because on March 17th through April 19th, you can save thousands of dollars with 0% interest over 48 months on all models. So hurry on down now to your local authorized Gravely dealer like Dacus Rental in Searcy or Haynes Home Center in Morrilton.
Hello, Buzz listeners. It's Chris Zender here at Frank Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep in Sherwood, and I've got some big news. We aren't participating in any tariff price hikes. That's right, no bogus markups at Fletcher Dodge. Now here's some really big news. Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram just announced factory employee pricing. You pay what we pay. No gimmicks, no tricks, just real savings. These are the best deals we've seen all year. New Ram trucks up to $14,000 off, or you can get 1.9% for 72 months. New Grand Cherokees with third row seating and sunroofs, also 4-wheel drive, priced under $40,000. New Wranglers up to $9,000 off, and the all-new Jeep Compass for only $359 a month. Folks, we're making deals every day like it's the last day of the month. At Fletcher Dodge, you always get the best price, the lowest finance rate, and more for your trade. We also promise you a hassle-free buying experience. We want to be your dealer for life. It's Ram Truck Month. Shop Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood before you buy anywhere else. Come see us in person at Fletcher Dodge on Warden Road in Sherwood, or shop online at FletcherDeals.com.
Save $600 on Hustler Turf Raptor Series mowers at Cabot Outdoors through May 31st. Hustler residential zero-turn mowers feature thick one-piece frame, welded steel decks for durability, and are powered by Kawasaki V-twin performance engines. Buy what the pros buy, where the pros buy, at your knowledgeable authorized Hustler dealer. Check out the Hustler Spring Sales event at Cabot Outdoors, 901 South Pine Street today. Offer valid through May 31st, 2025. Restrictions apply. See dealer for complete details.
You're in the zone in the Oaklawn Hot Springs studio with Justin Acri and DJ Williams.
Update from the Masters, and sometimes the obvious choice is the right choice, and Scotty Scheffler leads the way here as we watch it. Walk-ons in West Little Rock, 3 under par, along with Tyrell Hatton at 3 under. Justin Rose, the ageless wonder, also at 3 under through 6 today. Fred Couples, speaking of ageless wonders, 1 under par, hanging right in there. He's only got a few holes left today. That is phenomenal. Great to see Fred competing. Joaquin Niemann got himself in trouble on number 13. We saw him go in the creek, or just on the bed, chip it on the green, it rolled back to him, and then went into the water, and then he chipped it back up again, and actually made a great shot, I thought, out of the water, guys, out of a tougher lie than he had the first time. And, guess who's joined the ranks of the leaders? Somebody just eagled number 13. His name is Colin Morikawa. Maybe you heard of him.
He's pretty good.
An eagle 3 on 13 after playing the first 9 in 1 under par. He is 2 under on the second 9. Old habits die hard. But he's 3 under tied for the lead. Good for him. Love to see him get it done, too. Rory has not finished a hole yet, I don't think. Yep, still showing 0 at this point, which would be a good score. There you go. 12:42. A couple things from the D3 Auto Sales text line coming up here in a second. I've got some other items from our Whit Davis Lumber Plus Live fan feedback. This is from DK. Justin is delusional.
Uh-oh.
You spelled, if you're going to poke at me, make sure you spell words right, DK. I love you, but it makes me discount what you got to say. Please look up the most dangerous cities in the U.S. and every single list you'll find Little Rock. What does that have to do with anything?
Did we say something?
You trashed Jonesboro. It has nothing to do with Little Rock. I love Little Rock, and I don't care. I don't think Little Rock is particularly dangerous at all.
Me neither.
It's dumb. You also find New Orleans on those lists. Guess what, DK? I love that place, too. Russ says, where are you all today? Sounds fire. We are at Walk-Ons. I'm glad you asked. And Andrew made the mistake, but he duped us into keep eating. I was done. I was way done. I haven't eaten in days, and here I am, been killing it. But the ribeye sliders are just ridiculous. The alligator bites are phenomenal. This
is what we should have led.
About as good a bread pudding as I've ever had. I tried to eat healthy. I was like, okay, let me get redfish with none of the crawfish cream sauce on top that I love so much. I skipped the sweet potato fries, which I adore. And I also didn't have, what else? Oh, I had the broccoli. I had all the broccoli. But look at me.
You did so good.
I still feel like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. That salad's next level. Look at DJ. He's going strawberry salad. What do you need? Napkin? Instead of more bread pudding. But that's a wrong choice, my man. Yep. Strawberry too big to get in that big pie hole of yours?
I was just going to let it drop back into the plate.
You should have.
You may want it. Oh, look at that.
No, I'm done. I'm good. I can't eat anymore. Who's that? Let me see. I won't say. Oh, wow. He just called me yesterday, too. All right, let's do some D3 Auto Sales text line. This is Greg in New York. I told my girlfriend that I was listening to y'all, and I heard she was eating at walk-ons. Well, guess what? She sent us a note, and it was great.
Wait, that was Greg?
Yeah, that was him. He just hit me up.
This Greg?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Fix your mic, if you don't mind.
Cool, Greg. What's up?
Kim says, Justin, the zone just went porn. You sound very satisfied. I'm telling you, that bread pudding is not normal. And I've eaten a lot, I'm telling you. That's
good.
Ridiculous.
You know what would really set it over the top?
A big thing of ice cream? Yeah. This person says, are you still do the rock and roll wheel while he is on summer break? That's my favorite game y'all do. Yeah, we're losing rock and roll sushi for a few weeks. But you know what? When it comes back, you'll have so much fun. You was right. If that babysitter was for her, she would be fired. Yeah, she should have been able to keep her in the house and told her, don't point your gun at the police officers. That's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Weezer's wife. It's not Krispy Kreme. It's Froggy Fresh. I don't know what that means.
Oh.
And Trevor says, pretty sure Brady was 45 when he won his last Super Bowl. Is that right?
I thought he was, too.
Okay, well, we didn't know. We were just spitballing over here.
Oh, okay. I trusted you.
Well, that's a big mistake. Huge mistake. Haven't you learned by now? I think it's pretty obvious I don't know much of anything about anything, as the astute texter pointed out earlier. Speaking of texting, you can text golf to our text line at 501-661-1037. That's the D3 Auto Sales text line. And you will be entered to win a free team in the Buzz Golf Tournament. It's Monday at Burns Park. Again, thank you to our friends at Tito's, Handmade, Vodka. What's up, Mac? You guys are doing great stuff. Can't wait to hang out with you on Monday. We've got some other great sponsors. In addition to Corky's doing lunch and Sonic doing breakfast, it's going to be a blast. So tune in early, and hopefully you can come play with us. We still got a few spots left in the morning and fewer in the afternoon, but we'd love to have you hang out with us.
He's putting this.
Yeah, a guy putting from the edge of the green, kind of in the rough.
No, you got to chip that.
No, I don't, but I would think that they would. Most always the professionals will. Who is that? Can you read that bib?
Oh, on the back of the dude?
Yep, on the back of the dude.
No.
Okay, me neither.
Oh, he got it out. There we go.
Got what out?
The chipper.
Oh, the chipper, also known as the wedge. You see that chipper go? Look at that. Good shot.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I bet he's glad he didn't putt that now.
No, that's a different guy.
Okay. Why they teasing me? We got to hit our final break. Yep. Hey, tomorrow we're at Oaklawn, and I think we're going to have Steve Asmussen on with us, I am told.
You would not chip that. I mean, you would not putt that.
What?
That shot we were just looking at. That's not even on the edge of the green.
I would putt it, but I putt from off the green a lot.
It's not even on the edge of the green.
It depends what the green is doing. Is it sloping away from you?
No, I don't think. I think you need to see a wider shot.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Trey Schaub just sent me this. From the hole from 191 yards, Fred Eagles, the number 14. Let's go, Fred Couples. Fred Couples looks more like a birdie to me. He birdied 14, I think. No, it was an eagle because he was one over the time. You're right. Okay, so that's how he got to 1 under. Amazing. By the way, Fred Couples uses a yellow ball. So anybody who uses a yellow ball and you make fun of him, listen, Fred Couples doing it. He's a pretty good golfer. 191 yards, he eagles it. It's ridiculous. Good for him. Let's go, Freddie. I love you. Freddie's 65, by the way, Jason said. He would easily be the oldest golfer ever to win the Masters if somehow. That would be the greatest story. Where would you put that? Like, that would be the greatest story of the year, right?
No doubt. If Fred Couples won?
Yeah.
I mean,
more so than Florida winning at 60-1 to start the year.
That was live? He just did that for
real?
No,
a couple holes ago he did it to get to 1 under.
Wow. Good for him.
He's amazing. I love Freddie. He's my favorite.
Former winner right there.
Absolutely,
2
John
years
Rahm.
ago.
Yeah. All right, let's hit a break. 12:48. We're here at Walk-Ons. The floor is Anders when we return because I'm too full to talk. I may have to get a second workout in real quick.
Nap for me and then workout.
I got to go shopping. You know what I realized?
What do you need?
When I moved the last time, I got rid of a bunch of my ties. I have no ties, literally no ties to wear with a black suit.
You don't wear a tie often.
No, I don't have to, thank God. But I shouldn't have thrown them. I can think of like 3 ties that would be perfectly fine for tonight's event. And I don't have any ties, so I have to stop by a store. And I don't have time to run to Conway and go to Bell and Sword, unfortunately. Eric, can you ship a black tie down for me?
All you need is a black tie?
I need a tie to go with a black suit and white shirt. I'll find something.
A black tie?
Fred Couples, 30,000 plus 30,000 to win.
Plus 30,000?
$100 and that's at 30 G's.
Could put $10 on it.
Yeah. I mean, I could use $3,000. I could use anything. I could also use a good deal on a car. And we'll see if we can check in with James on the other side. Speaking of cars, don't drive distracted, folks. That's a bad move. Get you pulled over. Listen, our friends at the state police do not want to pull you over and to give you a ticket for distracted driving. We certainly don't want to see you get in a wreck, though. And so we aren't going to do what they got to do. Okay? So thousands of people have died over the years, and hundreds are going to die this year because of distracted drivers. 8% of all traffic fatalities are now linked to distracted drivers. So, listen, that's another reason why you should just put the radio on the buzz and then never, ever change the channel. One less thing to be distracted by, am I right?
It's all about safety.
You know what's distracting is coming to walk-ons and trying to pick which one of the 19 food items I'm going to eat. But when you're in the car, lock in, folks. Look around you. At the end of the day, I've told my son this before, driving is not really that hard if you're paying attention. Like, you just make sure your car does not occupy a space with another car at the same time, and you'll be fine.
It's a pretty easy concept.
It really is. Or with another object. I mean, as my buddy used to say, just keep it out of the toolies, you know? Just keep it on the road. Don't hit anybody else's car. You'll be fine.
You know what I found, too?
When you're not paying attention, though, it's pretty easy to, well, not. Yes?
When you do pay attention, it's also
relaxing.
Helpful when other dum-dums mess up. It gives you more time to
Yes. I expect you to screw up. I'm here to help you. Put the phone away or pay. We're back in a moment at Walk-Ons. If I'm still awake. So full.
A great tradition continues. Cake live in concert.
I want a girl with a short skirt and a long jacket.
An evening with Cake. April 17th, First Security Amphitheater. On sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
He's going for speed. He's going the distance.
Willie D's Rock and Roll Piano Bar open every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Cold drinks and dueling pianos. Deep Nightclub downstairs hosts karaoke on Tuesdays and DJs spin on Friday and Saturday nights. Visit WillieD'sPianoBar.com.
Come and get your Willie on.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Hey, y'all. It's Roger Scott. Let me tell you something. Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union just opened the doors wide open to 15 counties all across central Arkansas. If you live, work, or worship anywhere from Clinton to Fordyce, Mount Ida to Cabot, you're good to go. Need a low-rate auto loan? Alcoa's got you covered. Want to make 6% on your checking account? Casasa's where it's at. Buying or refinancing a home? Call Matt Jones. Need cash for that new kitchen or a pool? Jamie Bigelow's the lady you want to talk to. Bottom line, your money works harder at Alcoa. Get started today at AlcoaCommunityFCU.org.
At Staley Electric, we don't mind getting our hands dirty. That's just who we are. What started in R.E. Staley's garage in 1951 has grown to a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week residential, commercial, and industrial electrical company. From changing out a ceiling fan in your home to building a school in your community, Staley Electric will deliver the electrical solutions you expect and deserve. Visit our website at StaleyElectric.com.
Yep, that's the sounds of all my friends and another great deck party of mine. And what do you not hear? That's right, no mosquitoes. That's because Sanders Ground Essential provides me with a monthly mosquito barrier spray. Call them at 315-9395 or on the web at sandersground.com.
Welcome back to The Zone. Are DJ Williams and Christian Weaver talking too much nerd stuff again? Well, be sure to let Justin Acri know by messaging us at our Whit Davis Lumber Plus live fan feedback or on our D3 Auto Sales text line. Now, back to hopefully more sports talk.
Oh, maybe. We have a new leader, but Andrew already put the fascia on him. It is Tyrell Hatton. He says, he'll blow up. Andrew, you hater.
He's a good golfer. He has a temper.
Hater gonna hate.
Gets a little mad.
He's a club thrower.
A typical Englishman. I love it. I like a passionate, angry fella. I don't like it when Sergio was younger and a little more impetuous and used to spit in the hole and stupid stuff like that.
Spit in the hole?
Oh, he spit in the hole one time. He did that thing where he lost his mind and beat up a sand trap. And I'm just like, come on, Serge. That's for guys like me. That's not for you. You're a professional.
Who's the dude who would try to read the green and he'd be down there like Spider-Man?
Oh, whatever happened to him? That was
Camilo Villegas.
Camilo Villegas.
Yeah, Villegas.
Yeah, he's not doing that anymore. So guess what? That ain't a thing.
It's not a thing?
Yeah, nah, bruh.
Look cool.
Yeah, it is, but here's the thing. If you're doing something that nobody else
I take that back. It didn't look cool.
It looked athletic. If you're doing something no one else has ever done or will ever do again, you're either a innovator or you're a whack job, and I know which one he is.
Don't they say that about Scheffler's?
His swing is so wild.
Like his feet are just
all over the place.
Yeah.
He knows where the club head's going to end up at the end. That's all that matters. Look, Jim Furyk's got a weird-looking swing. It worked out great. He won a bunch of stuff. Anyway. Final segment brought to you in part by not only our friends at Walk-Ons, but over at Gwatney Chevrolet out in Jacksonville. You can swing out there and see our buddy James. We're going to be there 1 week from tomorrow. Tomorrow, of course, we're at Oaklawn. DJ's going to be doing more live betting, I'm sure, on the Masters. It's fun, isn't it?
I mean, I've never really paid. This will give me a reason to pay attention. Well, beyond the greatness.
If you're looking for a new ride to take down to Hot Springs, head out to Jacksonville first. Gwatney Chevrolet is also helping you out, paying the sales tax on every Gwatney Guarantee pre-owned vehicle. Each Gwatney Guarantee vehicle, 172-point inspection, and it comes with a 3-month, 3,000-mile limited warranty. So, one more reason to go see our friends out there. They've also got great deals on 2024 Silverados and Tahoes. These are the big bad boys, starting at $57,990. Limited supply, though, so do not wait. Go see our friends in Jacksonville. Get off of the James Street exit, pop off, and get yourself treated to a great vehicle at a great price, and they'll also take care of you on your trade. It is Gwatney Chevrolet, GwatneyChevrolet.com, yes?
I think Shap could win the Masters if he started on the green.
I think he would have the best chance of all of us.
Yeah, more than anyone else who we've talked to.
I am told that we are not winning the golf tournament next week. Is that what I got from that? Trey just told me that Glenn Day is going to play in our golf tournament next week. Well, that's not fair.
That's cool.
He should have to play left-handed.
Would he win the Masters if he started on the green?
Yes.
Probably. I think any of the professionals would. Yeah.
Wes is here, by the way. If I can do it, I know Glenn Day can do it.
Oh, my God.
Here he is.
The difference between you and Glenn Day is one of you actually has a chance and one of you is not crazy. So, what are you guys doing today besides talking about the Masters? And do you think Tyrell Hatton blows up like Andrew thinks?
No, Ty Hatton's been playing well. So,
Ty.
do I think he's going to win
boys.
it? No, I don't think he's going to win it, but I think he could hang around.
Okay. What's going on?
1:30 today, Bobby Swafford is going to join us. We're going to talk about the bill that is going, I think it's still in the governor's hands. I don't know if she signed it yet or not. But anyway, it's going to limit the transfer portal in high school so that players won't be able to just bounce around from school to school. Basically, the way it sounds to me, it's going to go back to the old way. Unless it's a legitimate move, you have to sit out for a year.
Okay.
Also coming up, we're going to talk with Richard Davenport, hit the college portal, and find out what's going on with the Razorbacks and the basketball team and silent commits and when all this stuff is going to happen. Also, we got the new Arkansas State basketball coach coming on at 3:05 today. Pannone will join us.
All right. Very good. Walk-ons, thank you, Andrew, for all the grub and the times. Appreciate you. Great place to come watch the Masters, folks. 11 to 11, Sunday through Thursday. 11 to midnight, Friday and Saturday. And great food across the board and cocktails. Check out the new menu items. And I think I already gave you just about it. Where'd all the bread pudding go? Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams.
For a safe and loving home for you or your loved one, visit Heartland Rehabilitation and Care Center. Just 15 minutes from Little Rock and Benton, our skilled